there during the test, and that'd be so crazy. Nobody believes in you until it's time for them to be until it's time for them to benefit from whatever it is that you're cooking up. Like, let's be for real. And I feel like a lot of times it happens, but the thing is, you're not obligated to nothing this come up is personal. This about me. You feel what I'm saying? And if I decide to go in my pockets and give you anything, it's gonna be because that's what I decide to do. You're not obligated to it. Period.
Okay.
Point blank. Period.
I agree with you 100%.
I like that, right? So
okay.
for me,
Kevin,
mine can be short and simple. I don't feel like the word obligation to me already triggers me. I don't feel like nobody obligated to shit. Don't give a fuck who you is. Leave me alone. Even now, my mom, I love my mom and my dad to death. They like we gonna clock that. I love them. But you had me out of something that felt good. It felt good, so you had me. You had sex. It felt good. You had me. So in reality, you still ain't obligated. You ain't obligated to shit. But nobody is obligated to shit in life, but the person that's doing it. That's my answer.
Let me say this, because I just read a comment that said, what if they were there doing a test? Some of y'all got to stop being naive and understand some people are just there because they know who you are. They know how you going to glow up. They know you going to come up. So a lot of people just stick around because they already know what's about to get ready to happen. Some of y'all be trying to act so naive and y'all be trying to make it seem like, oh, they was there with me. Y'all been down. Whole time they weren't even down with you. They were just down because they knew exactly who you were about to become. Let's go there.
None of that. What the person in the comments talking about? That shit don't matter. Like you want. That still matter.
Is a trigger for me too. I feel like nobody has an obligation to do anything for you as an adult. Nobody has an obligation to do anything for you but your parents. And once you are an adult, your life is what you make it. Nobody is obligated to give you anything. And then it be the motherfuckers that wanna, it's not that you're not doing nothing for them. They want to dictate on what you gonna do for them.
It was right, it was wrong. Yes.
Yeah. That you feel like you should be living like me because you my sister or you my mama or no, because I put the time and I put the work in for this shit. You're not obligated to my success because we are related. And like you didn't put in the work. A lot of the time strangers support you more than your own family.
Facts.
So,
it's gonna always be like that though. Most of the time.
So I'm gonna get. This is gonna look real nerdish. Right? So if we go to obligation, it says an active course of action to which a person is morally or legally bound, a duty or commitment. So
that's it, right?
Now we talk about. So if we go legally bound, well, shit.
But I still don't agree with it.
You could be obligated to a lot of shit. You sign your name on that dot.
But we got legally bound, and then we got nigga bound. Nigga, hold on. Legally bound might be, but nigga bound, fuck no.
Yeah.
Nigga bound.
I don't like people with entitlement.
Entitlement. That my fiance tell you that shit burns my hair.
I don't understand how
that jams my Glock.
That's a good point, though, bro. That's a good point. Legally, that's a good point. It make you think.
That feel like just because you're related, they are entitled to something.
The reason why I'm saying it, like I don't really see. I don't even understand the purpose. You know, I get what you're talking about on that. My whole, I guess, because my confidence or my maturity is where it is. I don't give a fuck about how you actually feel. Family or not, it's like how you said. The fact of the matter is, you can feel. It's ironic that you only feel obligated when somebody that you feel as though you close to reach a certain amount. You wasn't obligated when them bills was due.
Hey, fucking right.
Some motherfuckers like that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you got to just let them be what the fuck they gonna be. Yeah, you can feel how you want to feel.
But agree, and it's crazy because
you get. I don't give a shit about none of that. Like
I wouldn't even think about that. I wouldn't even think about that shit.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't pay the shit no mind. You can
me neither.
How you want to feel. That shouldn't even be something to even be concerned. That's
something you seem to speak about. What? I agree, bro. I agree,
Motherfuckers
bro.
be obligated and don't even want to help themselves.
That's
Yeah.
facts. Because
Let
they
them
be
be
want to leech off
obligated.
you. That's the
Bro,
thing.
hold on.
But it's not
I
going to
mean,
happen if you
motherfuckers
let
be
them, right?
entitled and don't
Let-
even
When
want
you
to help
already
who?
don't
themselves.
have, when you already don't
I
have
think a woman asked that question, right? If whatever woman asked that question, if that's in your head and you think about that so much, then you think about the wrong shit because that's something you shouldn't even give a damn about.
That's what
What?
I'm saying. I wouldn't even entertain that shit. I don't give a fuck
Who
if you feel
like
entitled. I
asking
don't care
No,
like,
if you
I
feel
just asked
obligated.
the question because that's like been a topic over social media for a
oh,
few days.
okay. I was gonna say,
That's why I asked
okay,
the question. Yeah,
if
I
you going
don't.
if that's something you're going through, fuck that. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's just been a topic over
No,
social media with
we ain't caring about
the
that shit.
gorilla situation and her sister. That's why I asked that question.
No, we
Ham,
ain't.
what's going on, brother?
Yo, what's the deal? How y'all?
What's up, Ham?
That's
What's
about
good?
new.
Man.
Yeah,
What you
I
was
was watching
watching
the
the
Super
game?
Bowl. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So it was
But
pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah,
it's over. Who won?
you,
I don't even know who was
Uh,
playing. It don't matter.
Seattle winning. They've been in control of the game, but it was good
the
though.
whole game.
who
Yeah.
won?
Seattle
It
winning right
it
now.
looked
They
like
got 2 minutes
Seattle
left.
gonna win this one, but
Bro, I
they
called it too. I should
It's
have bet on this shit. I called it, man. I'm pissed off.
Mhm. Which I was
Underdog.
talking about though, black tax.
We was talking about the obligation.
Yeah,
Obligations,
that's
obligations to low life people.
yeah,
the
black tax.
origination of child support.
Yeah, that's the black tax though, which I was talking about. It
Bro,
happens to a couple people when they start getting their money up and all that, right? People think that you owe them something because they were in your presence when you had nothing, you know.
Facts.
If I make 300,000, it ain't the same thing as a Jewish man making 300,000 because the rest of his family got 300,000. When I got 300,000, my family needs something, so my 300 really like 200. You know, and I guess y'all were talking about the obligation.
Hold on, Chet. I'm gonna cut you off. Your 300 from taxes is already 150. Stop it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I live in Texas, so
Oh, it might be a little more, maybe a little more.
little
No,
more,
no
yeah.
state
But
tax.
you,
No state tax.
yeah, like for instance, like I heard Tevin say, he loved his mother and his father, right? I remember before my mom had a prescription that cost $1,000 a month. You know what I mean? So even little things like that make a big difference. You know, I think we oftentimes feel obligated in things like that, but not luxuries though. You know, but those things, those substance things we kind of do take onus on if we got money. You know what I mean? So
Right.
You're right.
That's facts.
Yeah.
And it's hard not to when you love somebody and you got
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Like I'm just not like my mom needs something. My mom forever gonna be like there's no debate about it.
yeah. Word is
Right.
bond
So
I
like,
think it's a
but
difference
at the
Sure.
same
between
time,
parents, though.
it can still be a burden dependent on your situation.
for sure.
But you don't want to be your mom. You don't want your mom to feel entitled, like you owe her something.
My
Like,
mom don't exactly, and that's why I'm so much blessed because I can tell you right now, my mom, COVID happened, right? And my mom used to be like, "Tell you need money." In my head, I'm like, "Nigga, no." But she said, "You want something?" I know she ain't got money like that, except me. But whatever, if I tell you need this, I'm like, Mom, no, but she always checked on me. And I know my mom gonna be there for me forever, bro. Like, so my mom gonna get whatever I got regardless. Cause I know as her son, as a hustler, I'm gonna make quadruple whatever I got. I'm a times about 10. So, but at the end of the day, we gonna stay on script.
What
Entitlement is the worst niggas ever, bro.
what made your mom ask you if you need money? Like just because that's how she is.
So my mom don't know. So my mom know I don't know if y'all know I'm a
Yeah, nah,
fighter.
yeah. I got the video saved of your shorty
Yeah,
picking your head up.
yeah.
Yeah, so
So
yeah, I show that to my wife every time she start bullshitting. I say, remember this?
all right. So I know Tony asked me that because that's a good question to ask you. So my mom know my mom know parts of my life, but she don't know all of my life, right?
Okay.
So my mom know when I fight, I make big
Yeah.
money, and my mom knew when COVID happened, I lost my world title. I wasn't fighting like that.
Yeah, okay.
But my
Oh,
mom
okay.
don't know my investments. She don't know my portfolio. She don't know anything I got going on but other than I fight.
Okay. Yeah, I
And I
see.
didn't fight for 3 years. So my mom don't know what's going on with me. So
Yeah.
I'm like, Tab, you need something? You need money?
Yeah.
Look, she don't know this shit, bro.
yeah. She just know when you fight, you
She
get
know a
paid.
fight. My bag is huge.
Yeah.
But I
Right.
think
Yeah.
parents don't
That's
really
right.
pay
So
attention
what?
to
So
So
what
my mom
the
never
constitutes?
really
ways
looked at
that
me like,
they fight.
"Oh,
Yeah.
you got money." My mom don't ask for nothing, bro. I say, "Mom, come on, man. Let's move to Jersey. I buy your house in Jersey. Let's do this, do that." But when I wasn't fighting, that nigga called me. I told my mom every day, "Tab, you need something? You need this what's what they say when they're older. You need a couple of
And
you need a couple of
and that's
dollars.
why you feel like you're obligated. That's, you get what I'm saying. And
That's
it's different
obligation. You
for
need a couple of
different
dollars."
folks, because
So
a lot of you be having a lot of parents who feel entitled to their children's
no,
success,
my
but they
mama.
were poor parents. You get what I'm saying? So a mom like that,
Exactly. Exactly. And it,
she's deserving of the things that you do for
My,
her.
exactly. My mom would tell you, Tev, I don't want your money, but like I bless my mom just because, like, mom, you can
and
have you can.
sometimes they be
My bad,
picks
go
and
ahead, bro.
choosing between the sex. They be picks and choosing between the sex. Sometimes they'll be nice to you as a son, but they'll be ruining a daughter.
My
Mm.
mom,
Oh yeah,
I have
that's a whole
I've just
different topic.
experienced
That's a whole
I've
different
experienced
topic.
all of that.
my mom got
I had a
12
little
kids.
sister. I had a little sister, and she was like oil and water to me. I'm a clean person. My sister was dirty. My mom never taught her how to keep a clean house. She never taught her how to cook or none of that. But she taught me.
Mm.
Oh,
You
Well,
see what I'm
well.
saying?
Hold
So
on, hold on, let me.
that's a
everything was
whole different
strange.
topic.
Everything was
So what
strange on the home
constitutes?
front
How'd she do that?
Hold on,
Your
because
mom
I
hey,
was
didn't.
with your
champ.
dad? You had the same dad?
Yeah, we got the same dad, but he's now after my sister then passed away. Then said this girl
God
ain't
bless you,
here.
bro.
God bless your dad. No, I'm saying, was your
Yeah,
mom with your dad?
God bless the dead, huh?
Was your mom with your dad?
Yeah, he was with him. He was
Oh, they
married
were
to her.
married.
They were
Okay.
both in the Navy. They met in the
So
Navy.
what?
That's how they
Okay,
made me.
So
okay.
what constitutes the obligation? So it's like, okay, at what stipulations can you say, all right, hey, I done leveled up, I bagged up, you know, maybe you might not have been with me in the gym when I was shooting, but you might have get me, like Tevin said, you might have been just checking on me, or like somebody else, hey, you might have been like, hey, I look, you looked out for me on some back in the day, So what is the constitution to where you say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna throw this person some love. I'm gonna throw this person some shade. I'm gonna throw this person some love.
But when their life is in balance, when you gotta raise that child, they gotta raise a child. I'm dropping money. Forget what you talking about. I'm not sitting up there gonna let my child go without. The child didn't do nothing. Period.
Absolutely
The
not.
child didn't ask to be here. The child didn't ask mom and daddy to get in the damn bed.
And that's what I said. I said y'all made me because y'all wanted to have fun.
Y'all ain't thinking the long
You're
run.
only
Y'all ain't thinking that's
obligated
another
to
life.
provide for your children. You shouldn't be obligated. Once your children become adults, their life is what they make it.
Well, it depends. I agree, but as parents, you got to make sure you educate yourself to make. You got to make sure you educate yourself to set your kids up for success because most of the time kids find their own success, right? So as if I don't have any kids right now, but but I'm in the process of setting my kids up to where as though they can be okay. Now, if you fuck up what I made for you, that's your fault. But if I come into poverty and gotta dig my way out of it, it's not my fault.
No, it's
That's what I'm
not.
But
And you
saying.
know
What's
that
that
the
constitution
government
like?
doesn't see that. The government doesn't see that at all. They
they
don't care
don't.
about
How,
you having it.
how many hours
Hold
in the
on,
gym they
hold
got
on,
to put
y'all.
in with
I'm
you?
with that boy.
That's what I'm saying.
We
Like how
live in
many?
a
So what's the constitution? So it's like, if they in the gym with you, what's that look like?
We have
If
an
they in the gym
obligation.
shooting with you and you level up, what's that look like for you to be obligated to feel like you got to throw some bread to them, or help them out?
At the end of the day, it shouldn't be no obligation at all. Like, I don't know why people keep on trying to create this narrative. I don't care where you come from, who raised you, or whatever the case may be. You can take care of them one time or whatever you decide to give them, but taking care of them and putting them up and paying all their bills, like that's unheard of. Like, people,
So if you
they have this.
if you slobbering all over yourself, drooling and everything, they clean you up, and then now all of a sudden you level up. You don't feel obligated to help them out.
Are you talking about a parent? Who are you talking about?
talking about?
That's their job to
I
do
think we
that.
just talk about anybody, right?
No,
Anybody that's
no,
there
parents.
with you.
So
Parents
listen,
supposed to do that.
hit the likes, hit the shares, hit the subscriptions, man. We got DJ Hamp in the building. I ate my dinner, so I'm back. I'm feeling really energized.
I don't think you back, bro.
Yeah, I'm back, Brody, and I got some right. Obligation is an ugly word. Nobody is obligated to your money.
The
like
truth
that,
is back.
man.
Let's go.
I said, and I'm pretty sure anybody else that has a substantial amount of money would hate for anybody to feel like they owe them anything, right?
Amen to the choir, to the church.
Whether you are a so-called good parent or a bad parent. But I feel like we are dancing around a trending topic. So I think that what y'all wanted to talk about was the Glorilla and Brorilla situation, right? Because that's what's trending right now with the money and the begging and the bullshit. So I'll just give my take and then I'll let you guys do what you do. I don't have nothing for nobody, right? If I want to give you something out of the kindness of my heart, I will. But for anybody to think that they're expected or like that they're owed something, they are absolutely not. Now, what I will say is this, like how Tev's situation is, I love my grandmother more than oxygen itself. Anything she want is on automatic. There is no price that's too high. I wouldn't give a fuck. But that's only because of who she was to me. That's only because of who she was to me. I don't owe a sibling anything. I don't even owe a mother. And even her, I don't owe her anything, but it makes me swell up with joy to do things for her. But let me just say this, right? I don't like what the Brorilla situation is showing because you get a lot of people that come from poverty. And let me bring my man Ted back up. You get a lot of, I'm about to put the link in the giant, Brody. You get a lot of people that come from poverty. And so they get the false belief that something is owed to them. Nobody owes you shit. Being my parent is your job. You lay down, you had sex, you created me. You are obligated to raise me to the best of your abilities. But outside of that, nobody owes them. I don't owe you nothing. You don't even owe me nothing. Respectfully, but I'll let y'all go ahead and expound on that. But
Thank you, Truth. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree. I think the one thing about parenting too, I think when we say grown, that's too subjective. If they say the brain stops developing at 25, I wonder what people think their obligation is to a child. I don't see it ending at 18 because 18 is an arbitrary number. Where did they even get that from? I think you have an obligation to your child maybe until the end of time, in my opinion.
Well, I would say I think to the end of time to a certain extent, right? So when you say end of time, I don't think I should be fully responsible as a parent to take care of you to the end of time. But I do think as a parent naturally it becomes your job to protect them, and I think protecting them to the end of time and provide for them at the end of time is totally different. So I'm never gonna provide for you to the end of time because there's the same way I had to get up and get out, and everybody else in their life, you got to do the same thing. But I will always protect you, and if anything ever happens and you need me, I will be there.
Why did you have to?
So that goes back to accountability.
Let's have the back and forth, right? Ted, when you say you had to get up and get out, what did that mean? They put you out?
No.
Yeah,
So some people forced to be out, and some people gotta survive.
If your anecdotal experience, like you had because we talk like that often in our culture. We had to get up and get out when 18. We got to try to find a home and a job and all that. Like what do y'all think? I think that we do our kids a disservice.
So I never had to get up and get out, right?
Okay.
By choice.
He froze. Thank you. And then he got a phone call.
Oh yeah.
But I'm talking to everybody. I'm just wondering about that. No.
I think you have an obligation to a certain extent when your kids get older, but I don't even think it's an obligation. It's just like if my child need me, no matter how old he is, of course I'm gonna be there. But if he's an adult, especially if I created the way for him, you get what I'm saying? I already gave you the things that you need to be successful. So you should be able to maintain your success on your own.
What'd you give him?
Now, if you need me, No, I'm just saying, even say if I created generational wealth, whatever it is, I gave you the tools that you needed to be successful. Now, if you need me, of course I'm gonna be there because I'm still your mom.
Except for we
I
don't do
don't,
that often, right? Most of us don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out
yeah,
of.
for sure.
I graduated college. We had like a little get together at my house. This white boy I knew, his grandma gave him $50,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean? Like, how are we actually setting up our kids for success? Do we have a business we can pass on, or do they have to go work for
Right.
some from East Indian in a McDonald's somewhere?
It's
Yeah,
built on
for sure.
foundation. All families built on that.
I feel like you should help your kids no matter how old they is. If they come to you and they need the help, I feel like you should be able to help them.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and this is what like we got to get to like the realization of. A lot of people feel entitled when you get money, and I hate that and for our people, when one person make it, everybody feels like they made it, and that's bullshit. And this is my thing, right? Because the brother had asked a question. A friend of mine was in the chat, and he was like, "Well, what if they were shooting in the gym with you?" Well, hold up. Well, you were shooting in the gym with me. You didn't get picked like I got picked. So you was trying to get picked like I got picked. So yeah, I get that you practiced with me, but you didn't get picked like I got picked. And I don't owe you anything. And so it's so crazy. I had a friend call me the other day, childhood friend, and he had asked me for some money. And I told him no. And so one of the things that I teach my clients is that no is a complete sentence, right? There, like when I tell you no, there's no need for an explanation. I don't have to give you like anything. It's just no, and then let's carry on. So we ended up ending the phone call. And so after we ended the phone call, he wound up calling me back like 7 minutes later, and he said, first, I want to apologize. And I said, well, what are you apologizing for? He said, bro, to be real, I was pocket watching and success talking. He said, I was watching you. I know you bought a couple of things or whatever the case may be. And I was kind of like down on my dick or whatever. And so that's what made me reach out to you. He said, but I appreciate you for telling me no, because as a grown 40-year-old man, I'm dead wrong. You have a wife, you have family, you have mortgages, you have property. Like you have, like just because you have it does not mean that you have it to give. And he apologized. And it's one of those things where that's how I know that that's a real friend, because even if I do have, I could have $40 million, because I see people do that all the time. Like I think it was a post with Jay-Z where a cousin asked for like 4,500 or something.
Like $6 grand, yeah.
How the hell did you get, just because I have it don't mean I have it for you. And then even if I do have it, that $6 grand could have been a purse for my wife. That $6 grand could have been a car for my kid. That's like, why would you think that you like it's a pecking order to this shit? Why would you put yourself at the top of a person, especially for adults? I don't have any leniency for adults, respectfully. No one has ever went out of their way to hand me any fucking thing, but I prefer it that way. I prefer it that way. But go ahead though, guys. I'm listening. My fault.
So how does it look, Truth, in terms of like building, right? So you remember the Susu? Right. So we didn't have access to money from banks and etc. So we had to build internally. So we would have a susu where everybody puts money in the community, and then they take that money and someone invests it. Right. Because we didn't have access to bank loans and things of that nature. The Asians stole that idea from us, and they used that pretty profoundly to build up this family, then that family, then that family, then that family. Do you think that we are too individualized, maybe because of where we come from and how we come up?
So we didn't call it a shoe in my neighborhood. We called it a pot, right? We called it a pot where everybody had their money in there, right? And so what I've learned about that was, and the funny thing about a pot, I always got a story. I don't know why, but the funny thing about the pot was anybody could get in. So we had a drug dealing pot, right? So you could get in the drug dealing pot with $500, $5, $30, $35, $3,500. But we had the false belief that we were all equal, like that we were all working towards a purpose. And the harsh reality was my best friend was actually smarter than all of us. So he had us working for him for free. So he had workers that fought because they got into it for $5. And they'll be like, well, damn, he got all the Benzes and all the, like, what the fuck is going on? And so I don't like pots. I don't like
I can watch it.
Yeah. Money for me, I'm gonna be honest, money brings out some real ugly shit in people. Money is just one of those things, man, where every man for themselves. I don't want to be in no pots, no shoe. Like I just don't trust niggas. I just don't. I'm sorry. And I had a Dominican plug back in the day, and he thought I was Spanish, and he'd be like, "Yo, if you was black, you know I wouldn't deal with you." And I was like, "Why?" He was like, "Cause y'all niggas." But anyway, my fault. Go ahead, Hamp. I'll let somebody else.
No, I was just listening, man. I think understanding the thing I was describing, it was a group of families that would have this same understanding, and then invest in that.
Family ain't shit.
Right.
You know, family ain't shit. If we just keeping it like real, like family ain't shit. Like,
No, a group of families with the same ideology, right? So it'd be 6
amazing.
families.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I would like if we had that, the unity, like, because that's unity, right? If we were that,
we'd be incredible.
We would take over the fucking world. But we come from a crab in a bucket mentality.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
My fault. But go ahead, though, Cook, bro. My fault.
No, that's what I was thinking. Like, cause like this is obviously hypothetical, right? But truth is like, yo, Hamp, I need $1,000. I don't think I would even think about the shit, because I would assume it's an investment and I know I'm gonna get it back. But because I understand your modus operandi, I know how you moving around, right? I understand that you always understand how to allocate money, how much you know how to get paid for your time. You don't just do anything for the sake of doing it, right? You actually invest in. You got so you know what I mean, like that type. Like my man said, hey Hamp, put $1,000 in this shit called XRP. It's like some Bitcoin shit. But I know that he dives into that. So I said, say less. I don't understand it, but I know that he makes smart decisions. Right. So I said, okay, I'm a, you know.
You said so something.
Can we build that rapport in the community?
You said something though, right? And I think that what was dope about that is, do you know how many people will ask to borrow money, but they'll never have an idea of how they're really going to pay you back? Like if we ever like if you say if you come to me and say, Truth, I need to borrow some money, and I say, well, that's not an issue for me, but when are you going to give it back and how? They won't have an answer because they never planned on paying you back.
Because they don't know what to do with the money.
That's the harsh reality. And so for me, I don't let people borrow money because borrowing money ruins relationships. I'll give it to you. I won't let you borrow anything because I've already known
you ain't gonna pay back.
I feel like a certain amount of time has passed. I want my fucking money. And then once I start feeling like you playing with my money, now we're gonna have just a major miscommunication because I don't want to see you eating. I don't want to see your kids eating. I don't want to see you. Like, where is my money? And I'm not gonna understand it. Oh, Tev, hit the neck. My fault, though. Y'all go ahead. I'm done talking. My fault.
Tev said he keep getting kicked out or something.
I'm about to bring him up. That's my homie and
shit. But you know that's one of the things that that comes with. That's one of the things that come with. I think the growth and maturity too, because it's like you said, when you're around certain people, I can't give Ricky from the block a couple hours. But if I'm around, like say this group over here. Again, you had to grow and learn to that. But if I'm around this group over here, that we can have conversations about credit, we can have conversations about XRP and different types of it comes with time. And personally, I just think it comes with time and growth. But I ain't giving them shit. I got family members, man, please, they already know. No, I ain't getting shit out of Melly. Nah. Only way y'all get something, I already know. If I give it to you, I ain't even expecting to get it back.
You got them people you don't need to ask why they need the money, and you got the ones that you need to ask. So you got them people that you just know you're not gonna let borrow nothing from you.
Yeah. How many of those people are related to us? 80%, 90%.
Yes.
Yeah, it's up there.
99.
I'm in the 90s.
I can count on my friend giving me my money back before I can count on my cousin.
Cal Bev, who are you? How are you? Welcome to the chat. How you feeling this evening, Miss Cal Bev?
She on mute.
You on mute, Cal.
Unmute yourself.
Hey, I'm good. How y'all doing?
Life is stupendous. Welcome. How are you? How you feeling?
I'm doing pretty good. Not too bad.
Are you from Cali? Do you live in Cali or?
No, born and raised. But I've been in Atlanta for like 25 years.
Okay. All right, cool. And what perspectives do you bring this evening? I'm interested. I seen somebody in the chat says Cali Bev's here, smart woman. So you have smart perspectives for this evening?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty smart, but no, I'm like real, just regular, down to earth. Okay. That's it,
Okay. was just curious. Y'all missed some dope topics. We was cooking earlier. You missed it, Hamp. It got crazy in this joint.
Word.
Yeah,
What I missed?
Well, we were just talking about naked parents, right?
Damn.
That was a heavy one. We were talking about the naked parents. We were talking about
parents trying to live through their daughters.
Oh yeah, the mothers living vicariously through their daughters, like kind of pushing soliciting their daughters out to be like dressed provocatively. We talked about at what age weave and makeup and lashes should be applicable for girls or children. Yeah, we were talking about some stuff on here tonight. Yeah, it was
entitled women that think they deserve half of the man's money. We talked about a lot.
That was a
they getting shit.
Yeah, she probably does, depending on how long she was with you.
Oh no, we said
damn.
She got a different perspective.
No, we said 5 years and 1 kid and a divorce. That's it. We ain't talking about LeBron.
You said what?
5 years, 1 kid, y'all getting divorced.
No,
5 years? Nah. Not 5 years.
Listen, we ain't gotta go.
No, not 5 years.
We ain't gotta go into detail, right? A woman that deserves something, a man gonna automatically know and not even gonna fight against it.
Nah, hell not that. Hell not to.
But
that
what?
That be the problem. Niggas be folding during divorce. 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, 20 years. Men need to fight like that's his enemy in divorce. The problem
No. But like I can tell you from my experience. So I can't tell you for everybody's experience, right? And one thing I do know is this: I don't think nobody deserves half of nobody's shit. I think that you deserve what I offer you, what you get, right? But like, if you got a good woman, bro, like this me personally, this is my. You don't have to agree with what I'm about to say, but this is just me, the way I feel.
Yeah.
If I got a good woman,
and
I know she helped me get to a certain place,
and
I fuck up. Not her, because she fuck up, she ain't getting shit.
Okay.
I might be nice enough to give her a little bit, just to get her feet right. Bitch, you know what? You fucked up, but I'm going to still be good enough to show you what type of nigga I am.
But not half,
but
half.
We all dying about that half.
That's what I'm talking about. Half. We talking about the half. Who giving up half after 5 years?
So if she helped me get to where I need to be at in my life, and I think she a commodity. I think she's a person that like helped me get there. Without her, I wouldn't be there. Just off my experiences, a good woman, I think I will be like, you know what, baby?
3%. That's it. After 3%, it's a problem. She don't.
I don't know about half, bro. You right.
Right, so no amount of time is worth half. I don't give a fuck.
Hold on.
Hold on. You heard what I just said though. I don't know about half though, bro. I had to reevaluate that shit. I don't know about half.
No, if we gonna ask give them the real question. 5 years.
Give me the real question.
Hold up. For Callie, Bev, and Ted, 5 years, 1 kid. You already coming in with shit. She ain't have nothing when she came in. Like, set the dynamic right.
Ain't getting shit.
Hold up, though, Ted. Fuck that question. Because Callie Bev said that it matters on how much time they were together. So
Callie Bev high shit.
So let me ask the question, Brody. So how much time would entitle you to half of my proceeds? Let her answer.
At least 10 years.
So if you were with me for 10 years, no matter how we fall out, are you still entitled to half of my money?
No, it matters how you fall out, for sure.
It matter what did you bring to the table?
What did you contribute?
What did you contribute to that?
Yeah.
Like I said, you got 10 million.
If Kylie told me, listen, Tev, I wasn't able to pursue my career because I was watching the kids and doing all this, so you can pursue yours. Then at that point, I'd be like, damn, you're right.
It ain't worth half.
Whether half or not, but she still got a point. Because in reality, she could make more than me. So I'm not gonna say it's worth half, but I'm still gonna say she right on that. Like, damn, You right
That's
about
her
that.
job,
What you
Pam.
think,
Yeah,
Callie?
equitable, not equal.
Hold on, that's
Do
a
that shit.
decision she
Hold on,
made
hold on.
because she
Callie,
could
Callie
have
just
put them
got here.
kids in childcare.
She just
Yeah,
got
but
here.
That's a
it's
decision
only
she made to stay home and not
Wait,
pursue
y'all
her
already
dreams
had the
because there's
convo,
ways
right?
around that.
Didn't you already
yeah,
have the
but
convo?
you
Go ahead,
see, you
let Callie get her shit off. She just got
go
here.
ahead, Kylie, go ahead, Kylie, go ahead, Kylie.
No, I would say equitable, not equal.
Not equal, never equal.
Break it down.
So what's that?
Yeah, equitable mean, okay, so I'm not dealing in no $10 million scenarios. Okay, that's unrealistic. It's also
Not with
unrealistic
me.
for only one
Not with me
person.
neither. I'm
It's a
sorry.
lot of
It
paper.
is. So like for
Hey,
most
true.
people, we're not dealing in no $10 million stuff. And for most people, both people's income matters and both people actually do work. So depending on how that how you guys who came in with what, and also depending on who is actually paying the majority of the household expenses, then I would divvy it up that way.
Oh damn, you got your shit down playing.
So that's why we said with the dynamic of 5 years, because we want to keep now shifting the post. 5 years, one kid, the man has a couple dollars, whatever it is, $1,500,000, whatever. Basically, you came in broke, but y'all had a kid.
She ain't getting shit.
Fact, we can even make it even more, and you fucked up the marriage or relationship.
She ain't getting shit.
Melly, you know that's not how it always goes. Stop it.
You know what, to be honest, on the sidebar,
bro,
y'all keep saying that's not how it goes. Y'all don't acknowledge how when that shit go like that. Women be fucking up a lot of relationships, and that shit keep getting thrown out.
All right, let me get.
So y'all don't want to talk about that.
Let me get y'all a real scenario. Let me get y'all a real scenario.
Exactly. Sip on that tea over there.
All right, let's go.
Y'all don't want my real scenario.
Listen, let's go.
What my real scenario is, and I don't think y'all want to hear it. Y'all want to get y'all fucking feelings hurt.
Hold on, I want to hear her shit. Let's hear it.
Hold on. Listen, we can sing together. We can't talk together.
Talk together. I know
One
about
at
that.
a time, please. Go ahead, Callie. Now, what's your scenario?
Woman is the breadwinner. The woman has the assets. The man works part-time.
She's on my.
The man puts in a minimal. All he does is, he puts gas in the car and he pays for groceries. Okay. And funds, your extracurricular activities, right?
Okay.
Which y'all think he should walk away with? 3 children.
I think that he cut his penis off a long time ago. Hold up, no. I think that he cut his penis off a long time ago. He was not a man. So you're misusing the word man. No man should be operating like that in any fucking capacity whatsoever.
Oh no, shit happens. Shit happens, right?
Let me
okay.
Go.
Mr. Mile.
You are the biggest scum of the earth. All right, let me make this crystal clear. For whatever that creature is, whatever that thing that you just described is, that is no man, sweetheart. And let me say this, even if the woman is the breadwinner, you're a fucking sucker to leave and expect any type of he'd get to leave at the same way he came in. You don't get nothing. You don't take nothing. That's some of the most corny, wackest, weakest shit that I've ever heard in life. If I married my wife and she had $50 million and I came into it with $5, I'm cool believing with the $5 that I have. That's some weak ass shit. But it's weak on both parts. Go ahead.
What's the both parts?
My fault, but go ahead though. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying. Okay, so it doesn't always start that way, but that's how it can end that way, right? You meet young enough, neither one of y'all have anything. Just one outpace the other one.
So we met each other both broke, right? And you leveled up while we were married. Am I getting this right?
Mm-hmm.
So you leveled up while we were married, but you leveled up, not me, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not a we, because if we leveled up, both of our bank accounts would be where your bank account is, correct?
Well, no, there's no 2 bank accounts. It's one bank account.
Hold on, Tamia, hold on. So
there's one bank account.
No, there's one bank account. There is no bank account.
Why are we doing that? We're not sharing
because we are one.
We're not. No, we're
not.
not.
No, because we are one.
How?
Truth. Now you shift the dynamic. Truth.
Let me do this.
What to become one?
How do we
What do you mean how?
Do we go to work with you on my back and we doing the paperwork together? Like, explain to me what would make somebody's finances one. What would make that?
Marriage.
So besides that, what would make somebody's finances one? Because marriage don't make our finances one. What would make us combine our finances? You have ambition. You are getting money. Like it would be a bad business move to combine my finance. You're a fucking bum. Why would I do that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't see marriage as a business in this. It's not a business first. It's not how I was raised.
My money is business. Us personal fucking loving each other, that's personal. My money is business. So now I'm confused. Are you married?
That's not how.
Are you married?
I was.
How long ago?
Divorce was final, what? Last month?
You was divorced way before then, though. It just got finalized, though. So I'm asking
Correct.
you, how old are you?
I'm 45.
Young lady. And how long were you married for?
19 years.
Okay, and you met him relatively young. What's that, 24 years old? That's when you met him?
I met him at 20.
Okay. I thought you said you was 45.
It took him that long to get
correct.
Divorced.
No.
Okay, cool.
It took us
I count really well, and I have to, but it's cool. I'll let that be.
I met him at 20. We got married when I was 26.
Oh, cool. Whatever. I'm gonna leave the math where it's at. Cool. We let that be where that's at. And you combined finances?
Of course.
Why? No, but you say that like of course, like why though? Like what? Besides
Who
being
make more money?
Tev, stop, Tev. I'm doing something, Tev. Please.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Give me just one.
Sorry, bro.
Why did besides marriage? Why are we combining finances?
There is no other reason besides marriage. That is the reason.
Okay. You know what? Go ahead, Tab. I'm done because I so much I want to say, but say less. Go ahead, Tab. Go ahead. My fault.
So, all right. So this is what I'm gonna say. So would you be combining finances if you were the breadwinner?
She was.
That's exactly what happened.
She was.
You was.
Yeah, if she talking about her, yes.
Oh shit! So and you combined them?
Because she's one unit.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So now
why are you acting like I'm saying the moon's made of cheese or something? I don't understand.
No. That lead me to my next question because I know for a fact you might have been stigmatized because like I don't know no person in the right mind that's gonna combine finances, or maybe you just one of a kind.
Nah, man.
You one of a kind?
I gotta disagree on that now.
He said, "Are you one of a kind?"
I'm operating how I was raised. My parents also had one pot. They didn't have separate accounts either.
Yeah, we live
that's
in
okay.
That's the culture that I grew
cool.
up in.
That's cool. But what was the dynamics of your parents and how long it took for them to do that?
My parents knew each other since they were in grade school. They had been together since they were 19 years old.
Okay, so
they got married at 22.
And what's the difference between your situation?
There isn't one. I just said that.
She basically
they had
said
one pot.
She's replicating what her parents did. She's doing the same thing.
So maybe she one of a kind, y'all. We can't judge her.
Are your parents still together to this day?
No.
Okay, and they wound
up
getting
shit.
Divorced. Hold up. And they wound up getting divorced.
Yes, they did.
No, and I'm not laughing at that. No, hold on. I'm not. I was already laughing about Ted. I was not laughing at your parents being divorced. Let me make that.
You don't blame me.
No, it's fine.
No, but I'm just letting you know, though. I was absolutely not laughing about that. So your parents shared the pot and they got divorced. You shared the pot and you got divorced. Could the pot be the problem?
No, their problem was infidelity.
Okay, cool. And so
who cheated?
My dad.
Who was the breadwinner in your mother and father's marriage?
Her daddy.
My dad by about $7,000.
So you
They're
took.
pretty much even.
You try to be specific. That's corny.
So you took the.
You corny.
I'm gonna let you go ahead, because I can't even get my shit off, and I'm
Go ahead. My bad.
No,
Truth.
go
Truth. I'm gonna mute my mic. Truth, because this is your platform and you deserve
go
it. I'm
ahead.
gonna mute.
I'm going.
Yeah. All right. All right. So let me cook.
Oh,
Yeah. So
man.
I'm corny. She said I'm corny. All right. Right. I never try to say you corny because you said I'm corny. Right. But like I don't think women a lot of women want men to understand them, but you don't understand how men operate. But I do blame men because we don't be upfront with women on how we operate.
She
I'm
did
not
her
understanding how
marriage.
that is relevant to what we're talking about right now.
In a way, I understand what you're talking about, and I'll jump out there and I'm even saying I actually did that. I shared the pot with my ex-wife when we first started off, because y'all skipped over some parts that she said at the very beginning. Both of them didn't have nothing.
Yeah,
They
I heard
both
that.
started from the bottom. So
Yeah.
the fact of the matter, they grew together. She just outgrew. I ain't even gonna say outgrew. She went another direction. She kind of sort of outpaced him. Now, what they dynamic was, again, now you got to ask more questions, more details of how she basically outgrew him. Was he just cool? Was he content? It's a lot of stuff that needs to still be asked to get to those type of things. Because I mean, I'll be honest, I did the same thing when I first got married. Me and her didn't have, I had more than her, but I thought that was the right thing to do based off of what I just thought it was. Eventually, we separated accounts because I didn't like how she did things with her, with money that she was spending. She was more free. I'm more, hey, we gotta handle this thing right. The more and more I grew, you keep your account this right here, and then we have another account where if anything, I put money over there. I'll show you how to handle all these bills. That way you can at least take care of even though I'm putting the money in there. So it all depends on how y'all actually set y'all dynamic up. I don't think it's really nothing wrong with that. It's the simple fact of how you actually thought it was supposed to be for your time frame and your conditions.
So when it came,
ain't nobody giving nobody no rules.
I hope I don't never love nobody that much.
So when it came to the end of the relationship, right? Did you guys fall out over the money at all? Like, did he try to go after your money?
You asking me or her?
I'm talking to Callie.
Oh, okay.
Not until after I said I wanted to split and we were talking about, splitting assets and everything like that. That's when that happened. But the fallout was just about him, doing more, at least doing what he was doing in the beginning, because it just got, it tapered off significantly over the years.
Absolutely.
And part, my fault in that is, when encouraging becomes enabling.
Absolutely.
So that's where I messed up at.
And I don't want you to think let me just make this crystal clear. I don't know if you know who I am, but I am a relationship, life, and confidence expert, right? And I counsel thousands of women. So it's not that I'm here attacking you. I don't want you to think that I am ridiculing you. Let me ask you this: if you could go back, would you still share the account the same way, or would you change what you had done?
I would still share the account.
Okay, cool. No, and this is my thing, right? What works for some relationships might not work for mine, or the other people that are on here. But for women, right? I'm big on protecting the women. I would never advise a woman, especially if you make more, or even. I just feel like what you make by on your own needs to be where it needs to be. If we need to come together collectively for the bills, I feel like we're responsible enough to pay the bills. But I do know that combining money or having somebody always having access or watching your pocket, I've never seen it turn out good. I've just never seen it. But no, I commend you though. You're different. You were actually the breadwinner and decided to play all the way fair here, husband. But also you gave him a safe space to not feel like he needed to go as hard because wifey got it. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like a gift and a curse type of thing.
Definitely a gift and a curse. My bad. Go ahead.
No, this question.
Hey, can we ask? Can we ask, because you made more money, did he feel some type of way? Like, Now, where you become more controlling? Did you become more, hey, know your place, sit down? Did you actually treat him like?
Nah.
If we had the opportunity to ask him, like, let's say 3 things, what would he say he didn't like about you? If you can be honest about that, what would he say? What was the issue with you?
Oh, I'm a hard ass.
Why is that?
Because the budget is the budget.
The reason why I'm saying that, because just like how B just said that, and Akira, I see your face, but here, let me cook for a second. The reason, one of the things that you hear as men saying is when a female start to be in a position to where they make more money, it's almost like they, excuse my language, respectfully, they turn into, let's just say, something we don't like. I ain't gonna call y'all the B word, but y'all get it. You see that a lot. We experience
That's your
that.
fault. That's your fault.
Here's the thing. If you put me in charge of the budget, then I have to run the budget.
Running the budget and your character is 2 different things. You can stay whoever, if you're good at being, if you're an accountant, if you're basically better with number and structure and stuff like that, that's cool. But how you treat your man is different. So you can't say that that's your fault. No, why people keep trying to act like y'all not human? People change when they get in certain positions. There's a lot of females that become bosses. Y'all don't know how to turn that bullshit off when y'all come home. You want to argue that?
Melly, stop it.
Yeah, well, that wasn't Callie, that wasn't my situation.
She said that
hold on. Come on. She didn't finish her sentence, right? So she was saying hard ass monetarily as it concerns the budget, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
That can be compartmentalized to the treatment of him. Now, let me ask you: if a man is failing upwards of 5 to 10 years, at what point does he get treated poorly?
Exactly.
She just ain't finished a sentence.
Right. Thank you. And that's what I meant by that's your fault. Like,
and then here's the thing, right? When Truth heard the story, he lost all respect for the man in the story.
Mm-hmm. I did too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's less, and to me, and you know I love you, right? You my mans, right? I don't give a shit what you did. I'm saying the other men lost respect for that man. That's the substance of it.
Yeah,
you see what I mean by that? You see what I'm saying, that, right?
Sure.
Like we know y'all, because y'all see it right there. But when other men lose respect for you, that's when you got a worldly issue.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Hey, so
you turn to a unit.
I wasn't, I didn't talk down on him, or I didn't talk down to him or anything like that. I wasn't treating him like a boy and everything like that. Anything that he like that he wanted, like a big expense that he wanted, I figured out how he can get it.
That's right. You're a solution finder.
To clarify, the conversation is what the conversation is. I mean.
So I seen this earlier, and it's like a double standard, but it's true. If you taking care of a person 100%, you actually taking care of another child. So if you taking care of him, even though you didn't look down on him, you had another grown kid, and he should have been ashamed of himself for even allowing you to do that. Because as a man, it's our job to get out there and find a way. I don't even discuss finances. If I'm with somebody, I'm just gonna go get some more paper. I'm never saying, oh, baby, I'm leaking or nothing, because I need to go figure this shit out. I ain't coming back in the house till I got some bread. That's what me and
Melly got something to say. He don't agree. Melly, go ahead.
First of all, it's not that you don't agree. We almost starting to do like dealing with semantics. The fact of the matter is, let's put it this way. If you is in a field where you just, I don't give a fuck what field it is. If you in a field where you making more than the man, I don't care what it is. Let's say he in construction and you in nursing. In our reality, you probably just making more than him. I don't care what the business is. Let's just say you as a woman making more than a man. You hear a lot of times where just because the woman is making more than a man, her attitude changes. Why people trying to act like this shit don't happen? You hear about it all the time.
Yeah,
it does happen.
Yeah,
that's why specific. So it's not that I don't agree. It's you got to hear what I'm saying without emotion. This stuff, and I'm asking her if we had the opportunity to ask that young man what 3 things if he had an issue with. It doesn't matter if she did something wrong. We just seeing in general, because obviously he ain't here to defend himself. So we only hearing one side of the story.
Oh Lord, Melly.
I'm just playing.
But can I ask you this, Melly?
hear nothing. Akira. Okay, I can tell
Can
you.
I ask you this, Melly? If
No, he would say
Hamp
that was a
just
hard ass.
said, as men, all the men on the panel lost respect for this man that she's talking
Oh,
about.
absolutely.
Why do those three questions even matter?
Right.
That you
It
have.
was
Why do they even matter?
Because he wants her to
Did y'all
take
hear-
accountability to
Let
me.
me answer. Let me answer. See,
Jesus.
you trying to speak for me because
Take
you and your emotions.
accountability
Like,
for a
take
man that she
let me-
carried for 10 years.
Let him
no,
reply,
let me
y'all. Let him reply.
answer. B asked the question. So all I did was just piggyback off of B, and he literally asked her what was the dynamic in that. What was the
He told
reason?
you.
You can't listen without emotion right now, Akira, please. I can't finish the sentence. That's emotion.
Because what you
can't let me
saying.
finish the sentence.
Okay.
You're trying to.
No,
I
you
feel
got
like
to
it's.
ignore the-
And no, I
Go ahead.
can't.
All right, go ahead, love.
Emotion.
Go ahead, love.
I
You can't have a conversation without
I
emotions, man.
can't listen without emotion because the young lady just said what the dynamic was. You trying to manipulate the situation. It is what it is.
I asked the question after the other gentleman, and
listen,
you didn't even hear
the
that.
dynamic
And you
was
didn't
this.
hear that.
The
You didn't hear
dynamic
that.
was what she said it was. Don't be trying to dance around it, trying to make her feel like she was doing too much. The lady carried the whole relationship for 10 years. What did you want her to do? At that point, at the end of the day, the man wasn't man enough to step up to the plate and try to meet her halfway. And at that point, it don't matter how she was acting because at that point, she probably got tired. At the end of the day, when a woman gets tired, it is what it is. It ain't nothing you can do about it. So stop trying to dance around the situation.
No.
He wasn't man enough
matter
to meet
how.
her halfway. Period.
He's saying.
My bad. Go ahead, Hamp.
Go ahead. Because
No,
we got to zoom out. We got to zoom out from your situation and had a conversation that Melly trying to broach.
Right.
Go
Okay.
ahead,
Yeah, we can do
Right.
that. We can have the conversation that Melly trying to because her situation,
It's anecdotal.
whatever
from her.
attitude she had, it's worth it. She could have the attitude she had.
No.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree
No,
with
I'm
that.
saying like after the after 10 years of carrying a man,
But yeah,
if
I don't
you
agree with
get
that. Even
tired,
at let me see.
So
even
she
after
don't
that,
agree
even
that
though I was
and
tired, look, even after all of that, even though I was tired and everything like that, I still never disrespected that man. I'm still not even. I'm not even mad at him. I'm not even angry.
You are one of a kind. And that's
see what I'm saying?
Because what I'm saying is even after all of that kind of stuff like that, I don't think that you even if it ends and all that kind of stuff like that, right? I don't feel like just because you are the breadwinner that you can go around and be a tyrant in the household. I don't believe that. Right. And even though I did make more, whatever like that, I still held him as the leader of the household. You tax me to run the budget, that's cool, whatever like that, but you dictate how that budget is, what money should go where. And after you tell me that it is what it is, it's set in stone or whatever like that, I'm going to stick to what you told me to do, even if you want me to break it. Because if you break it at that point, then everything else starts to fall, you know what I'm saying, fall like dominoes. I allocated it like this because you gave me an overall direction of what you wanted. So I think that's how it's supposed to go. You got the overall idea, I'll take care of the details. That's it.
What Melly's saying though is consciously when you put into a situation like that, you're not gonna be able to turn it off at work and then come home and be able to turn it off. Sometimes you move into that space to where it's like you are more controlling. Now I feel what the ladies are saying is that that's that man's fault and he put himself in that situation. However, let's be honest, like she gonna have a little bit of an attitude. I'm making more money, so now you know what I'm saying I'm more controlling. Yeah, you might be giving you might make him feel like, okay, here's a credit card, pay for that. But back in your mind, like you said, y'all ain't have nothing, and then you started to move up in the race, and then he started to what? I mean, was he taking care of other things? So like, it's one of those things to where, hey, you moving up, making more money, and now we in a culture to where we got a lot of stay-at-home dads now. Some dudes is gonna be like, they could turn their face up and be like, okay, we don't respect that man. However, the roles are switching it. We got to go with how society's playing. I mean, there's a lot of different factors.
No, we don't.
I have a question. So where did the hard ass come in at? Like when you said that, because you said that you still right, but the budget, but she did also said that she listened to her him when it came to the budget. She would go against that. So you contradicted yourself there.
Reconcile that.
No, I didn't. No, you tell
You
me
did.
the overall picture of what you want. I work out the details. Once it's budgeted, I'm not going to let you break your own budget that you taxed me to do.
So
so that's what. Okay.
I had one question on that. Callie, do you feel like he was a great leader? Take the money out the equation. Was he still a leader?
No. Hindsight being 2020, I would have to say no.
Okay, so you wasn't going to allow him to lead you.
Be quiet, Melly.
See, you don't like to be wrong, baby.
But exactly. So even though you let him make his decision, you still had the final say so because you felt he couldn't lead you.
No, I said hindsight being 2020, I would have to say no.
Yeah, no, that's correct. But you don't have. There's nothing wrong with you feeling that way because only you is the one who can decipher that situation. So you have to be able to be wise about your decision. So overall, you still made the final decision.
Period.
Overall, no, I didn't. What are you talking about? Final decision for as far as what?
You have the leverage to do so.
You couldn't do it no more. You said I can't. Enough is enough. The final decision was.
Okay, that final decision. Gotcha.
I'm gone.
His leadership would be pseudo leadership because you controlling the finances, and although he controls the budget, at any point if you can't pay it, you won't pay it. You know, I think the truth is that our leadership is tied to our wallets. I don't think women overwhelmingly see us as leaders if we aren't the breadwinner subconsciously. And I think that the disposition will change if that becomes a constant.
That's powerful.
I'm gonna agree with that. I agree with that because I feel like sometimes people don't realize, like women, if we feel like a man is leading us to a dead end, that we no longer feel comfortable and safe for him to even lead us anywhere. Period. Like, and it ain't even about finances. It's physically too. If you always lead me to a dead end and I got to take over at that point and I got to make sure everything is intact and everything's in order, then at that point, I don't even trust you enough to even lead us nowhere. Because where we going? Every time I look around, we being led to a dead end, whether you can control the money, control the budget, whatever. At the end of the day, that's just what it is. And at a certain point, women get tired of that. So when we get tired of it, we walking away from it. We cutting it off.
Let me just show something.
Hold on. Don't answer another question yet, Melly. That you know what that is, and I understand that the protect and provide is over top of our heads, but it's crazy to it's not crazy to me. I understand it, but women be broke and be mad at you because you don't got the money they think you're supposed to have.
That's another conversation.
And you know what? I just made a video. I just made a video about that, and I was talking about it's so crazy how some women expect for a man to provide them a lifestyle that they cannot provide on their own. Like how can you expect for a man to bring something to the table that you don't even know? You haven't even experienced it yet. So first of all, you haven't even experienced it, and you're not even gonna know how to appreciate it once he do provide it. You feel what I'm saying? That's why a lot of men get messed over. That's why a lot of men, you know what I'm saying? They get overlooked for real because they're providing things for women that they ain't never had before. So a lot of these women they're not appreciative enough for me. And I can agree on that. They don't appreciate it because they ain't never experienced it.
Kara, most of y'all, huh?
Most of us, yeah.
But don't they go back to
most of us
that dynamic?
That's why I want you to pivot too fast, OG Melly.
I was gonna get on there. I was gonna get into that corner there, dog.
Most of us. That's real.
No, but you know, it's something else that you said though. It's something that you just said though. See, you know you ain't gonna get it twice, Ham. You already knew that, Ham.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say that later. You knew I was gonna get it twice. No, you know, this is something that I really
a lot of the times these men are requiring these women to have shit. They taking them to Chanel on the first date. Like exactly. they ain't requiring these bitches to have nothing.
That's why the society messed up now.
That's why women think the way that they think, because you got men out here that fucks it up for the men that actually values their money. You get what I'm saying? It's
and I'll be the first one to say it is still tricking if you got it.
Yeah, it's men.
I want to ask you something.
It's men out here that's literally giving it out just because a woman is cute.
No,
Literally.
it ain't
And
in
then
your
you got
DNA.
women like
Taking her
me.
out. It's men out here that buy women cars within the first month of knowing them. Like
I
it's
just seen
real
a
life men out here that pay women bills without even physically touching this woman.
What kind of car you get, Tamia?
Damn, hands on one right now.
This ain't about me right now.
Hey, Hamp, she still got a hat. She's
I'm
still riding
just
that
telling
joint.
you,
She's still driving that
it's these
joint.
guys that's out here that really pays women bills just off the strength of them potentially getting the coochie. Like that's just what
lacking
it
in other
is.
areas. You
Let
know.
me ask you something, Kara, because you said something too, and I just want to know this. Like when females say that a man leading them to nowhere, and y'all get tired of the stuff like that, or you know, like basically how you phrase that. What exactly like what's some of the thing when you're saying, okay, y'all don't, when a man is leading you to nowhere, because it's like, and I'm just giving you this from just a scenario. It seems like, you know, females have an idea of where they think the man should lead, almost like you're trying to dictate his leadership. And if it's not going that way, then he's leading you to nowhere. So expound on that part when y'all say, okay, a man is leading you nowhere, because it might be he's leading, but you just don't like the way y'all going.
That's not what I meant.
What I'm just saying. I'm asking.
What I meant when I said that is when men give you false promises and they say things they cannot keep up and they know they can't keep it up. Like, first of all, at the end of the day, don't tell me you're going to do all of these things and you know for a fact you don't have the wheelhouse to do it, right? So we're talking about future plans and doing all these things and you don't have the wheelhouse to make it happen, then don't say you're going to do it. At that point, at that point, you're messing up our trust. At that point, you're messing up my trust for you as a leader, because if you always talking about what you're going to do and you don't never step up to the plate and do it, at that point, I can't trust nothing that you say. And at the end of the day, if I never asked you to give me anything, I never asked you what we were going to do or what the plans were. If you come out of your mouth and tell me you're going to do something, as a woman, I expect for you to get it done as a man. That's what leaders do, right? But you can't expect for me to allow you to lead me if you're not always doing the things that you said you're going to do. Step up to the plate and do it, or don't say you're going to do it at all. That's what I mean.
Are we talking about, so what I'm saying is I want you to go a little bit deeper on that, because like I get it, but are we talking about things like, hey, he said he's going to take you on trips? Because you say he's going to do
we ain't talking about no frivolous shit. We ain't talking about no frivolous nothing.
Don't even.
No, I'm asking just for the context of the podcast. All she said was he's going to do things. He said he didn't do. What things are we talking about? Like, what is he not doing?
For instance, I had a gentleman I was talking to, right? We had been together for a while, right? And when I say a while, it was some years, okay? He told me he was going to do all these business moves and he was going to do this and do that. He didn't have the wheelhouse to do it. So in the end, I found out that you it's like a car that's real loud in traffic. It's real loud. It sounds like it's moving, but it ain't got no movement at all. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't making no moves. You ain't got no motion, is what I'm saying.
I call that
you putting your foot on the gas pedal, but you in neutral. You ain't yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere. You ain't making no move. You just all lip. You talking about it, but you're not being about it. And first of all, before you even get started, Melly, let me say this. Some women got the resources, right, to put a man in position. It's up to you to utilize that woman at 100% capacity. I was one of them women. I had the resources for you to start the business. As a matter of fact, I started the business for you and you still didn't do nothing with it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. You're not utilizing the resources. So this is why we're always in positions as women as being the hard ass or being the one that's labeled like we too independent. No, I'm gonna still show up for you as a woman, but what you gonna do with it when I give it to you?
Mistake number one that I learned is starting the business for him.
So Callie,
that was the mistake.
No,
that was the mistake. Starting the business for him. Yes,
Stop.
I already
Stop.
know.
That's not actually that's not really that's not a mistake, because if y'all in this together, it doesn't matter. See, that's the problem.
But how long?
I'll let you talk. No, we can't do it all together.
Melly, you started
Started 4
giving
years.
guys
Hold
what
on.
you're talking
Hold
about.
on. I got a good. Hold on, Melly. I got a good.
Melly, that nigga she's talking about.
No. Before you start, Melly, I got a good one for you. That's just like. No. Let me ask you a question. That's just like you telling a young lady you're gonna pay for her tuition to go back to school, and you found out that she didn't use the money to go back to school. She doing everything else, right? So how would you feel as a man if you gave her the resources to level up her life so she can be on the level with you, right? How would you feel? She ain't utilizing the resources, right?
That sound crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a very loaded question with that.
You're not. So we're saying business, but we don't actually mean the word business, right?
At all.
You invested in something that you didn't vet, right? So when you start a business for somebody, that doesn't include buying a piece of machinery. Have you done market research? Do you understand the clientele? What's the scalability? What's the actual investment? What's the revenue versus the profit? You guys just opening up LLCs acting like you did something. So stop saying we starting businesses when we don't understand the dynamics of what it takes to run a business, please.
Yeah.
They don't understand P&Ls and all.
You know what? I did all the lead work though. So I did do the marketing. I did do all of that.
You might have been good with business, but this is what I'm saying. With like people keep overstepping certain things and then trying to use it. You probably be good at business. He probably want one, but you probably started something that he probably ain't good at. Like
he should have never said it.
He should have asked for it. Right. Yeah, I want to open up this business. Okay, well, I'm going to help you do it, and then you end up taking over and doing it for him. And I think that's the mistake. That's the lesson that I learned. You say you have an idea, you want to do something, fine. I will fully support you in what you want, what you verbalized that you wanted to do. We came up with an agreement that you are going to be the one that's running this. But then the woman ends up taking over and end up doing everything. When it comes to doing the price points and all that kind of stuff like that, even to actually advertising and selling and making the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the mistake. You can't do it for them.
You gotta know what type of woman you got. You gotta know what type of woman you got at the end of the day. If you got a woman that's about her business and she moves that way, you gotta know what type of woman she is.
Hey, y'all gotta chill, right? If she's about her business, then she doesn't make poor investments. You see, you want to think with your heart and not your head, and then be mad at the nigga that you knew was a failure. Stop.
Like, come on, man. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You can't.
I wonder, hold
on, Tamia. You still clear.
Ask Akira, you my girl, but like, at what point do you come to like, and then we're talking about
let me finish beating them up first, and then you can
go ahead, Hamp. Go ahead.
Louise, man, you missed me. I missed you too. I ain't seen you since Sunday. I missed you too.
Right. I'm sorry.
We're explicit cross-eyed ass. She
has to leave early.
She left early.
Okay. I'm looking at Akira and Callie. Did y'all hear what I said? Just give me an affirmative yes.
Yes, absolutely.
No, hold, Cal. She said too much. She said I heard you and all that other shit. Hey, I ain't that nigga. Did you hear what I said, Keith?
They don't want to hear that. Come on now. Man, Hamp saying it lighter than me. I'll just coming at y'all next. So he said the same thing. He said it lighter. Come on.
Go ahead, Timmy. I'm off their ass now, Timmy. Go ahead.
I'm not. I'm gonna keep doing
it. Because I've never
crazy.
I've never been like, at what point in 10 years, like, how did it take 10 years for you to decide whether or not, like, for you to just get fed up? Why did it take so long? I don't know. I've never been in a long-term relationship like that. So that's why I'm asking, like,
hey, was she leveled up without him though?
Was she
leveled up without him though? Is it because he was there is the reason why you leveled up?
No.
What?
How does that happen? He's not at work with me.
You said when y'all started, y'all ain't have nothing together. What if he out the picture? How much more would you have been able to do without him? Or was it because he was there is the reason why you did level up?
Hold on, no, wait, she got to answer my question first.
Okay.
I want to know.
What took so long?
I really want to know because if
We
he
have
had
3
already
kids
showed
together.
you so many times, why did you even take your money and try to invest in him in the first place? Like, I really want to know these things.
She's saying they got 3 kids together.
Yeah, we got 3 kids together. I've known him half my life.
Oh, so
yeah, it ain't that. Yeah, it ain't that easy. Just to like, oh, deuces and that's it. No.
They had ebb and flow too, right? Like he was up, down, up. I mean,
yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do, though. See, that's another thing. When people sit up here talking about these relationships and marriages and stuff, what you they keep trying to put so many circumstances and stuff like. At the end of the day, just because you poured into that man and he wasn't good at it, that don't make him a terrible person. A lot of y'all keep making it seem like that.
Nobody said
just
that.
Because Akira, you need a muzzle, baby. just because of that. But seriously, respectfully,
no muzzle game.
That be
no
the
muzzle
truth,
game.
Oh, Lord, see, that means you can't shut the hell up. Lord, have mercy. Oh, man, we got to get the button over here.
No muzzle game.
But no, but that's the truth. But that's the truth, though, because people, that's what you look at. It's like if a man level up a woman, he did the right thing. But if a woman somewhat you leveled up a man, then she's a goofy. How is that? That should be. No, that's the truth, and you don't like that.
Ain't nobody saying that but you.
You don't. You don't like that. You don't. I'm gonna keep digging under your skin, baby. Mwah. You know what I'm saying? But that's the truth, though. When you think about it, you're supposed to pour into your partner. It doesn't matter. Anything ain't gonna go right. The problem is when shit goes wrong, it automatically X off. It's like, and I'm not saying that y'all women don't get it hard, but if a man fuck up damn near once in certain categories, that's it. He might not be a good businessman. I can talk all day and say I want this real estate company. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Everybody,
so you started the real estate company. Hey, exactly. And y'all gotta get that. You might be better at that shit. I might want it, but you might be better at it. The thing about it is with marriage and relationship, people really got to get this one part. Y'all need to get into the mindset, we need to make us work. Us might be you running this shit. Us might be you handling this thing. I might need to support you, babe. But when we leave out of this and come home, now our dynamic need to change. And that's where a lot of people also fuck up at. Because the dynamic, you was the boss over here in the company. But if you want me to be the head of the household, you got to respect me as that. A lot of people don't know how to take that down. And that's what I was talking about earlier with females where they be making a certain amount of money. They don't know how to turn that boss shit off. They don't know when to come home. I'm the head of the household.
That lady just said.
Okay, so this.
I knew you wasn't going to last 3 minutes.
No, this bothers me, right? You be talking about. People be talking about, so we got to turn that boss shit off and everything like that, right? When they come home. How many of us are actually bosses at work, or are we just one of the chugs in the machine, and you just local? I mean, you're just a regular worker, like you're not even middle management. How many of us are actually like that? So all this boss narrative and stuff like that, I don't get that. I don't get it. The vast majority of us are not bosses.
Is that a question?
Yeah,
I love to answer that.
Yeah, it's like, it's overall. I don't get it.
And now
I ain't nobody's boss at work.
Mad at me. Y'all gonna get mad at me because that boss shit. Y'all ladies do that shit. Y'all love to call yourself bosses just because y'all created an LLC. So a lot of people don't even have fucking employees, but you're a boss. Like this shit is. It's like people like these unnecessary titles. To me, I don't even want to be considered a boss, regardless of how many companies I own. I hate the fucking word. It's overused. A lot of people like these titles. I'm a boss. You don't hear niggas say I'm a boss, man. Ain't now and then you might hear when we talking amongst the fellas, yeah, nigga, I'm a boss. But a lot of y'all women, y'all love that shit. Boss bitch, this, boss be that. What? How? Because you got an eyelash company? Like, come on, man. It's
the same thing. They just don't.
We do it amongst us, but in more slang type shit.
You try to downplay that shit, talk about amongst men. Nah, it's niggas online doing the same thing women doing, calling themselves bosses. And yeah, no, we not
Truth talking about me hurt
most of us take home a W2. Most of us take home a W2. I'm just saying.
Let me answer that. Who hurt me? I'm gonna tell y'all this right now because I love this antagonist shit, man. I love it. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Who hurt me? A woman did. A woman hurt me. But hold on. But just because a man was hurt doesn't mean the shit that he's saying is not true.
We're not saying that.
Just because y'all is that.
No,
But y'all is though. But y'all is. Y'all don't like when I speak from this shit though. Y'all don't like that.
Melly,
y'all try to make it seem like 3 + 3 is 6 sometimes. It's not 3 + 3 is 6 all the time.
What we are saying is that a lot of things that you say is coming from a place of hurt. It's your truth. We're not taking
it. Don't matter though.
We're not
even
taking
if it is, it doesn't matter.
But it is definitely coming from a place of hurt.
But why does it matter though? If it came from hurt or if it didn't? If Hamp said the same thing, if Hamp said the same thing, does it change about it? Exactly. People can't get past that.
No. So you have to understand that if Hamp said the same thing, he wouldn't say it every week, and that's the difference. So
I said a whole lot of other things. I said a whole lot of other things. How come y'all can't think about that? I said a whole lot of other things. People only pay attention to what they want to pay attention to.
We pay attention every week.
No. You said you
name one thing that I said that was outside of that.
You always
you just brought up the boss bitch shit again.
What was the question? What was the question? What was the question? Yeah, come on now. What was the question?
Well, that was like it was like the second or third time you have brought it up.
We were gonna keep repeating the same thing like we didn't hear it the first time.
Just asked
because you were talking about going to work. No, I did ask you a question about that. You were talking about women going to work and then coming home and can't turn the boss stuff off.
I appreciate that, Callie. But you see how they couldn't answer that? They skipped over those parts. People only pay attention to the part that they want to focus to. And I'm going to keep talking from this passionate place. Because I hate y'all females only on the weekdays, though. Because I love y'all on the weekends. Y'all all right on the weekends, though. You know what I'm saying? No, wait, next question.
Hey, Splish.
Yeah.
Somebody tried to call you. Somebody tried to call you cross-eyed. I had to stick up for you and all that. You know what I'm saying?
No, you said it. Cam started that.
Me?
Yeah, you said where explicit cross-eyed ass at.
You gotta prove that.
I was backstage. I heard it.
I think I saw you backstage.
I was gonna say explicit really is cross-eyed.
They believe me. That's how rumors get started, man.
Right.
The chat, they didn't came in the game over everybody babe.
I'm talking about
I was watching the game.
Can we be real though? Can we be real for what Melly was saying? Melly was, he really had a point. And to your point, Callie, you were saying, that boss, this, that, and the fourth. When you making a certain type of money, you automatically that's just how you gonna move. That's how your mentality gonna be. That's how it's just consciously, that's just how you gonna act. So, you talking about the females talk about this boss that's what y'all fought for. Y'all wanted equal rights. Y'all wanted to be able to, I don't want to sit at home. We not in the 50s no more. Niggas don't go to the factory and the mama stay at home, and y'all wanted to have your own. So it's like now
can I ask
when y'all got your own, now there's a problem with
it. Hang on. We didn't fight. Okay. I don't know how old any of the other women here are, right? Are y'all younger than me or y'all older than me?
How old are you?
I'm 45.
I'm younger.
Okay. None of us fought for that. We were born into it. None of us fought for that. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
None of us was picketing and fought. We want equal rights. We want to be able to work. None of us fought for that. We were born into it. Okay. It was the reality of the world when we were born. Grew up into it, just like y'all did.
Callie, that's a disingenuous response.
It's really not. It's really not.
The reason why it is because you take advantage of it and tout it, right? So I could see if you guys pushed back against it and gave back the rights, but no, you use the rights, right? You stand on the rights, you tout the rights, and you have the attitude of what those rights manifested. So no.
Well, it was the way of the world we were born.
Do you think do y'all think
you can back your rights
within their tax bracket so that wouldn't be an issue in a household?
Say what?
And what you say
Do y'all think that people should date within their tax bracket so that won't be an issue in a household?
People do date within their tax bracket more often than not. Yeah.
No, yeah, but I was just asking.
Should you?
So it wouldn't be so that it wouldn't be an issue that your woman makes more money than you.
Well, the problem is not necessarily where it started, it's where it ended. So we might start in the same tax bracket, but as we together, I level up.
But how are you leveling up and your partner not leveling up?
That's the problem.
Different visions.
Oh, that's
Because you either gonna grow together or you're gonna grow apart.
Right. Okay.
Yo, but to me, this is the ideology that's messing us up, right? People acting like they doing this shit on their own, right? So my wife don't work, right? But we have kids, right? We have things to maintain and etc. Right? She worked for the business and whatever the case is. She has a doctorate in education, right? But she doesn't use it right now. That specifically, you know. And so as I amass more money and we generate more wealth and we build more assets, that's her going up as well. But for some reason, we keep separating each other while you married, right? There's no way you doing it on your own in the overwhelming majority of cases.
Okay.
But because the paycheck is in my name, now it's just me. That's unrealistic.
I completely agree, but you do have situations where there are people who become complacent, right? So and or less ambitious. So now I'm out going to school and I've gotten a better job or, got promotions at the job because I done went and furthered my education and did all this, and you still working the same job from when I met you, and you have no aspiration and no dream and no hope of moving nowhere.
Here's the thing though. We have to, this is the other thing that I think women do is the man can't be content, right? So if I'm an 8th grade science teacher, I could argue that is much more valuable than being a YouTuber, but I probably make more money than them. It's much more value than being an NFL football player, but he probably makes more money than the science teacher. So now if a man wants to be a science teacher, right, for the next 20 years, retire with his pension, he'll still be admonished. See, that's where we have a problem mentally.
Yeah.
See, but I'm not even saying that. I'm completely okay with that. Like if you take pride in your work and it's something that you actually love to do, because you know what they say, if you love to do, it don't feel like work when you're doing what you love to do. So I'm okay with that. If that is meaningful work, it is what you want to do, and it is where you are, I'm okay with that. I'm talking about the people who been stuck building cars in a plant for the last 20 years and not doing
the same difference.
It's the same thing. It's the same difference.
They like what they do.
You know what the average 8th grade teacher not doing? Going to Maldives with you. And so when he's making 50 grand, right, and you upwards of 100, 150, the lifestyle is different. And I wonder who's okay with that.
That's when people outgrow each other.
But it only works if
that's also funny too, because when you honestly thinking, I mean, we just gonna keep it fair. Would y'all ladies actually? How can I word this? And Hamp, help me out with this one. Yes, you might see where I'm going with this. If a female, no, seriously, why is it such a problem? Like when you want your female, if she has the opportunity to make more money than you, like say I don't give a what the number is. Let's just say I make 150,000, but she can make 250,000. I would want my woman to go out there and go get that 250,000.
Well, Melly, the problem is a lot of men don't. So
they get intimidated by it.
It's not that they don't want it; it's that they can't handle it. Right?
Akira, hold that, because that's another thing too that I think being used too loosely. Y'all keep saying the man is intimidated by everything y'all don't like, but we're gonna keep it here.
Talking about?
No, that's not.
How you what? Okay, you want to touch that? Why do you feel as though a man is intimidated?
You asked them a question and they're answering you.
Yeah, stay there. Because what he's saying is,
let's go back to that.
What he's saying is viable, right? This is the thing that you have to ask yourself and the women around you. How do you treat that man once you start making more money than him? How do you see that man once you start making more money in him? That's the issue, not the money aspect. Who changes first?
So let me answer.
It's not always the woman though. Like I was even speaking from.
I didn't say always. I'm saying who changes first.
Speaking from personal experience, I've been in 2 relationships where I started to make more money, and it didn't start out that way. In the first one, he tried to exert his dominance and show that he was more. His masculinity had to come into play now. Right now, he's doing shit that he was never doing before, and I'm like, what is that about?
No,
he insecure.
That's not true. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you what actually happened. Nah, Swiss, I'm gonna tell you what actually happened in your relationship. Once you start making more money than them niggas, you needed a big piece of chicken. So every time he wanted to be dominant and assertive and masculine, in your subconscious, you saying, nigga, shut your broke ass up.
I'm trying to tell you that's not what happened.
No, I'm telling you that's what happened. That's all. You know?
I'm trying to tell you that's not what happened. It's not what happened.
Okay, well, let's put it this way. We gonna leave splits alone.
I'm not gonna lie. I want my man to make more money than me.
Hey, hot boy, I don't know who she thinks she's talking to. It's me.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I do want my man to make more money than me.
No, but the dynamic. Why is that such an issue? Because it's only really an issue for women. Why is it when y'all make more money, it's like you said, y'all character actually changed, and it's only because you make more money. Why is that?
You're saying that it's only women, and that's just simply not true.
Y'all can't get off of that. Okay, all right, well, fine. I'm gonna make it more since we can't play in the gray area. It's when women do that. God damn it!
Can I chime in real quick? I'm gonna say this. It's all about how a woman think, and it's all about what she sees too. Because my parents, right? I didn't see where both of them have been the breadwinners in the relationship, but my mom ain't never degraded my father, whether she was making more money or not. That man still ran the household. She didn't care how much money she was making, and I think that it's a certain preference. I feel like at the end of the day, you ain't got to degrade your man if he's not making more money than you. At least you know that he can. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that's what I see. Like, I ain't never seen my mama like she let him be a man. Like she allowed him to lead. Whether she was making more money than him, making 6 figures, 7 figures, or whatever the case may be, like my dad was still the head of the household. Whatever he said, go. Like that's just what I think is just a preference. Like,
I think if your man, right, like if he's not the head he's not the leader in a financial aspect.
Him like that though, right? She still respected him.
That's what I just said, Melly. What you trying to dissect?
Let Tamia tell the truth. She about to tell the truth. Go ahead, Tamia.
Let me give you a hug after this, right? Let me give you a hug.
I heard it.
No, I mean, it's okay if I'm making more than a man if he's providing in the other aspects, right? But honestly, I don't want to date a man that don't make more than me. Like, I want my man to make more than me.
Tamia, how you hypothetically you start making more money than your man? How you gonna be looking at him?
Exactly.
I've never been look so him. I've never been in that situation before.
I'm saying
he better be listen. He better be covering every other aspect. Like I promise you, because if he ain't, I can only imagine if he's not.
Can't take it.
Like I wouldn't be able to do it
right now. Look at the Kara face right now. You can't take that. You can't take that, baby. But but all jokes aside, that's where, as you see, that would be a big problem. People just don't want to address that, and it's a deeper thing. It's like, why? It's just, if it's you and him, it shouldn't matter who make the most money. Just get the shit. Get the shit, bring it home, and let's do what we gonna do to prosper. The problem is a lot of females can't get past that.
Nah, it do matter because love don't pay the bills. You need
right, but if the bills are
finance.
Right, but if the bills are still paid,
it does matter how we bringing that shit in.
Hang on. But the thing is that if both incomes are able to pay the bills, then what difference does it make who make more?
That at that point it don't matter. But what I'm saying is this: if I'm taking on more of the responsibility than you better be the best man in every other aspect. And that's just what it is.
Most of the responsibility as far as what?
You got every other aspect, you better, I don't know.
Yeah, like,
he better be laying pipe. He better be.
You can't because I'm going to look at you like.
Yeah. I mean, because I'm like this though.
Just around to ask the nigga who he talking to. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll probably be like, who is you talking to? Like, so I don't know.
The thing is that more often than
like, I'm honestly
tell the truth. Stop y'all trying to stop him from telling the truth.
It's not the
No, but
money.
what I'm saying is,
Completely.
go ahead, explicit. My bad.
No, we ain't letting explicit talk. She ain't gonna shift this goalpost. She gonna get all this.
No, I'm not gonna
get all this
it.
work.
It's,
She gonna get this work.
He dressed like Superman.
Yeah,
it's not the money for me completely, right? So I don't think
we already know you the unicorn. Come on.
I don't think there's a dollar sign for me. Like there's a dollar amount. I mean, for me, like there's no. I make 150. You need to make 152. I just feel like you just can't be no bum nigga. Like because at that point I am gonna walk over you. You ain't got no ambition. You ain't making no money. Like what are we doing here? Like, but there's no dollar amount. If you make less than me, I'm not like, oh, you make 90 and I make 100. Like that don't bother me. I don't care about that.
Women is the
because a man can provide in different aspects outside of financially. That's what I'm saying. Like if you covering me in every other aspect, but you're just not there financially, like we can make something work with that. But you're not just gonna be a bum and
my gas tank
like
be on
that's not happening.
It'd be so crazy, man. Callie, you know what I dislike a lot? Y'all be talking turkey like this. Meanwhile, y'all giving out starfish vagina.
What's starfish vagina? What's that?
You don't know what a starfish is? You know what starfish?
Come on,
what is a star? Like what describe a
No,
starfish?
you're just laying there. Starfish.
I can't relate to that.
It's like wrestling, man. It's like a starfish vagina. Meanwhile, y'all talk. He can't falter on anything.
Respectfully, I'm lit. I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
saying the thing is that how look if you're that tired and you're taking care. Oh no. Hey, if you was in that situation where you was fed up and you was taking care of everything, like just like how you described, what is your motivation for dick?
She said she wants.
What is your motivation for that? What is going to have you enthusiastically awaiting that dick?
She said she want that Mike Tyson, boy.
No. If you ain't trying to give us the coochie, you got to drop him right now. What's the use of holding on to the man and you holding up the slide? You ain't trying to give up the coochie because of the money. So what you even?
No, I didn't say it. No, starfish is not withholding coochie. No, you're giving it.
It's bad.
You're a pillow princess.
No, starfish.
No, don't say bad. That shit is horrible. That's what the fuck it is. Giving up
So you asking basically, what is he doing to make her wanna give up the coochie?
Man,
because you're gonna give it up. That's your duty, right? You're gonna give it up.
Exactly.
But you were talking about some man. I'm lit. I don't know nothing about no starfish. I'm lit. I'm like, okay, so in that scenario that you laid out, where you are in fact tired and you are doing everything, and he's not doing anything, and all this kind of stuff like that, like how you had laid out. Where is your inspiration for enthusiastically wanting that dick?
That's your man.
I'm on this podcast. Like you ask this question, but like I'm gonna just say like it's just in me. Like that shit is in me. It's not like I don't know how to halfway do what I do. Like either I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna be the best at what I do, or I'm not gonna do it.
But she's saying what she asking is in that situation where you're not motivated or you're doing everything, at what capacity would you still go all the way?
I'm not even fucking with a nigga I'm not motivated to fuck. Like I have to want to fuck you. Like I'm not finna waste your time and play games. Like if I don't have that sexual attraction to you.
No, that's not what.
Even if he's making.
So you saying like in a relationship?
Yeah, in a relationship.
Yeah, we're talking about relationships.
He's
so like
bumming it, and he not.
I guess my question is, where do you get turned on first? Or do you get turned on here first, or you get turned on down there first? Which one?
Now I think to get turned on down there, I got to be up here first. So it's a mental thing. So
yeah.
If he's not at that point, like I'm leaving. Like if I'm not turned on, man, like I don't know, I'm leaving a relationship. I'd rather leave before I cheat because, like, what?
That's why we don't want y'all to get married, man.
They not ready for that.
Y'all give marriage a bad name with these thinking processes, man.
I don't know, y'all. I've never been in a
This
relationship. I
era
want
is
to make
not
that
ready for
clear. But
marriage.
a
That was the
long-term
question earlier.
relationship.
Bill, you
I've
ain't
never
either.
been married.
Oh, I'm damn sure ready for marriage, man. You better stop playing, man. I'm the greatest in the world. You know what I'm saying? You better stop playing. Oh yeah, man. You know what? I'm gonna say this on it. Me and you have a crazy interesting marriage because I'd be telling you to shut the hell up and just come shopping with me all the time. Because that's the only thing it is. If I'm spending the bread, you gonna love it. But the moment I say it, hell no, you ain't gonna. Now here come all the mouth. No, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to tame a carrot, man. That's all.
You gotta
it is
know
with
how
a
to
carrot.
shut me up. Hey, you
Exactly.
gotta know how to shut me up. You don't shut me up, then it's gonna be what it is.
I think that's all women.
But in all honesty, that's where the problem though is, because I think people value money too much. It shouldn't. Again,
Nah,
it's going back to
it
like
ain't
we was
even about the
talking
money. It's about the time. I see.
No,
real,
you ain't mentioned shit
let
about
me,
time this whole day.
let me say this. Let me say this. And let
Now
me
we talking
talk
about
real
time.
quick.
Look, I mean, get the
Why
heck
every
out of here,
time
man.
I talk, right? You always saying
I
something.
disappeared.
Just let me.
Go ahead, Kira.
I'm still listening, y'all. I'm still listening. I gotta give you this.
Please. All I'm saying is some women value time more than money. At the end of the day, I'm the type of woman I value time over money, and this is all in all seriousness. I'm being dead serious. I value time because time is something that's very expensive. You can't get time back. So if you're dedicating your time to me, the least that I could do is you know what I'm saying, show you that type of love or respect.
Stop the cap.
I'm not capping. I'm dead serious.
You in. Stop lying, man. So I ain't bringing it.
What's
so
wrong with a woman being different? Why every woman got to be the same? Be for real.
Oh, Lord, now we talking about different. Oh my God. Bye.
You know the scenario. If a man give you all the time, most likely he don't got no paper. I can't trade all my time.
Which one we doing? So now I'm giving you all the time, but I ain't making the money. So you still leaving. You make more money than me. You make more money than me.
That's not
you
even.
still
It's men that know how to. It's men that know how to get the money in.
Wait a minute. I guarantee you, Hamp know when to spend time with his wife. Truth know how to know when to spend time with his. You make the time. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
And Hamp make more money than his. And Hamp make more money than his wife. Truth already admitted that he make more money than his wife. And you literally on here said, if you make more money than him, you gone. What you talking about, Akira? Your brain glitching again. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. Stop
saying. Y'all, he get on my nerves so bad. No, he get on my nerves so bad. So bad.
Don't confuse hurt with passionate, man. These are facts. You still ain't comment. Come on, baby. Come on now.
You know what? You know what?
Hey, so
and don't ask me nothing else. Y'all really
they be trying to set you up. And then Hamp be down there. He be having his own thoughts.
Y'all be coming for me up there, but it's okay.
Nah, so look, Tamia, look. Tamia, you making more money. Hey, so you making more money. When you get home, what you expect done?
Man, please. If I'm making more money,
what you expect done, Tamia?
If I'm making more money,
don't nothing change.
Don't nothing change. Oh, that's the
Callie. Don't nothing change. Don't nothing change. Look, you get off of work, you still going in there, and you still going to go cook and everything like that, and you still gonna take care of them daggone kids. Ain't nothing gonna change. It's been like that for decades.
I enjoy cooking.
We're not doing that, Callie, because you and me are totally different. We ain't doing that,
okay,
Callie.
so
You ain't
I enjoy cooking, so that's something that I'm
gonna
do
finish
anyway,
my cigarette.
right? But if I'm making more money and I'm making more money and he been at home all day.
All day.
He ain't working.
He been at home.
So he'll stay at. Oh, my shit better be. Everything better be clean. Bad water better be ran. Bad water with bubbles. He better get him a motherfucking masseuse chair. I better come in like. I don't. Man,
How long is that gonna last?
no, I feel like no. Honestly, though, y'all.
He gonna be
if I'm making more money than him and he's at home all day, I feel like it should be the same that I would be doing if he was working all day, making all the money, and I was at home. How I would cater to him, he should be catering to me. So, yeah.
Hey, and then
It took
truth,
you
hey,
20 minutes to come
truth
up
in
with
the
that answer.
background saying that nigga a sucker. And a lot of dudes probably thinking, hey, that dude's a
But
sucker.
to be honest, that would never be my case. I would never be out working unless he works from home. You get what I'm saying? He makes money in his sleep or something, but I would never be out working and my man is at home on wifely duties. Like that's crazy.
Even a man
You
that
know
makes
what's gonna get on your
in his
nerves?
I
sleep
would
like
I wouldn't be in that situation.
You know what's gonna get on your nerves? He gonna take care of that household duties, and it's gonna annoy the shit out of you when he don't fold them towels up right and put them on the rack right. He
When
didn't
you
clean.
leaving today?
He didn't wipe the sink off
Yeah,
right. You
that's
know what
why I
I'm
wouldn't be
saying?
in that
All that shit is
situation,
gonna get on
Callie.
your
That's
nerves.
exactly why I wouldn't be in that situation.
Because it's
Hey,
still
but what if the pipe
because
right
How much
though? What
time
if
you
the
going to
pipe
give him
right
before you
though?
leaving?
Sound like
How
Mr.
much time
Mom.
you going to give him
You
before you
said,
leaving?
wait, he said,
Millie,
what
I'm
if the
leaving you on the
pipe
first
right?
day.
Did you ask
Pipe
me what
right.
if the pipe right?
What if the pipe right?
Good dick do not stop at you.
Y'all got kids, the pipe right, everything
What's
cool.
your like?
Dishes is
Y'all
done. You
crazy?
got food on the
I'm finna get up
table.
off of here because y'all gonna
Mis-
make me say some
Mr.
things.
Mom. Nah, man.
So we got a
Yeah.
super chat, y'all, that just popped up. It say,
All right.
Man,
let me read
please.
this.
So if she
She
gets
gonna
a
say
raise and now she
she gonna
got
say that's
attention
not
towards
everything.
from
Hold
him,
on.
now when he
So
gets his
look,
next
she
promotion,
gonna
how
say
should he
sex is
treat
not
her?
everything. Oh, go ahead.
It
She
says
gonna
so.
say
If
sex is not.
go
What we
ahead,
All
go
right.
doing?
ahead.
You read the
Yeah, I'm
super
trying to
chat.
She
see.
gonna say sex is not everything, but then you got statistics that say statistically that's 90% of the relationship. If you're not having sex, what we doing?
look,
Like
Millie,
the
that's
foundation of
mental
your
stimulation.
relationship should not be built on sex. Sex is the support for your relationship. It's not the foundation. You don't spend the majority of your time laying on your back and having sex. Your relationship's supposed to be a little bit deeper than that.
We're not saying lay around and
Yeah,
just that's
I
what we do
agree.
all day, but I'm saying like it's a necessity, like going to the
It is a
store, like
necessity.
putting
I
gas
agree.
in your car. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she making more money, she come home, what you expect done? What you expect done?
Niggas in there, yo, be done. If
And
you
she
if
still
you
ain't
a,
answer.
if you a house husband, you tossing salad 6 days a week for sure.
Man, man. Couldn't be me.
That's the only thing he can do.
Couldn't be
Like,
me.
Yo,
Couldn't be
telling you,
me.
son.
I ain't
man.
I
working
mean,
out.
but even still, even when both people do work, right? How it happens in real life is you guys share household duties. Sure, the woman is going to be primary in taking care of those household duties despite her working or whatever, but the man still will cook, he still will clean up. It's just not going to be all the time. You're going still going to be doing it majority of the time, but they do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he's just sitting around not doing anything.
Somebody tell my ex-husband that.
So when
That nigga
y'all in
ain't cook nor
long-term
clean. You can.
relationships, right? So if you with a person 10 years, what are you doing to keep the relationship like fresh, fun? Like what are you doing? Like, um, do the sex become just like a routine? Like is y'all like getting spontaneous? Like how does that go when you're with a man for 10 years?
I mean, ain't too much spontaneity with 3 kids running around the house. Okay, I mean, that it is what it is on that.
How old
Ain't too
is
much.
this
My
kid?
my my
Damn,
my,
so
my middle
damn.
my middle child learned how to unlock the door from the outside.
That's why
Okay.
you
You
got.
gotta put
Oh.
another lock on the Come on, too.
That's why you got to go to the court one time. Come on, man. You don't
That's
got to
not what
always
I
be in the
said.
house. Huh?
See, y'all be playing. See, that's why I'm saying y'all not ready for these type. Y'all
Millie,
with this old
hush.
school shit, man. No, we already know you ain't gonna never be a wife again. Shut your face. We already realized some shit. We got the
How
only
you
way
gonna
we
put
can
that
go ahead
mojo
and
on her?
no, she ain't getting married no more. She done. She done. She can't hush
Akira,
up.
you was married before?
No. I don't
Oh,
even know what he's
See,
talking about.
oh,
I said she ain't gonna
oh.
never get married. See?
I don't even know what he's talking about. He don't even know what
Nah,
he's talking about. Hush.
I
nah,
bet
hey,
you I
Because
get
I got
married.
a ring in there right now that'll shut your mouth right now. So don't do that. Thank you.
I bet you it ain't bigger than the one I got right here.
oh shit.
Yeah. See, you come on now. Not all niggas is broke. I ain't you better stop playing with me now. But the fact of the matter is, okay, how many times you was
But
engaged, Akira?
should you stay in a relationship if you're not happy?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
We had that conversation before.
We had this conversation.
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I remember you spoke on that. Yeah. I do remember.
Melly, you're not married either,
I
right?
would say a significant
Hell no.
amount of prolonged unhappiness based upon what that is. Then I would say no.
No, I was married for 17 years. I ain't married no more.
Damn, you gave 17 years. Like when I be listening to people like that, like 17 years of your life just to
give it all
start all over.
It's,
like,
you know, here's the thing.
that's
I mean, and
crazy.
this is where, but see, that's the
At
thing.
what point, at what year did you realize like at what year did it start not working before you left?
Look, she got so many questions.
Because it's interesting.
I'm gonna answer all of them. Which one you want? Which one you want first?
So at what year did you start to want to leave your marriage?
The first time, year 10, the second time, like year 13, 14.
Yeah. So you stayed 7 years after the. Okay.
Yeah, because you don't just give up the first time. You don't just give up the first time and just toss that over your shoulder. You done already invested 10 years. You know what I'm saying? You try to work that shit out.
So
you have to give them an opportunity.
And then, okay, I get you on that, right? So you gonna try again and put even more time into it for 17 years and walk away?
It's one of them things where, well, I'm answer that. It's one of them things where, like I said, for us men, you built different. I mean, like if you actually take your vows serious and you believe in God and all this stuff like that, we endure a whole lot more, man. You'll stay in there unhappy, miserable like a motherfucker for a very long time. Now, we're not saying that it's right, but it all depends on what you believe in and how it goes, man. Men endure a lot of shit. It ain't just, oh, hey, look, I'm happy and then I'm unhappy.
Is it for the comfortability? Is it because you're just comfortable with that person and you just don't
if you believe it's one of them things when you in it, you at the time you thinking that it's not that it's comfortable. It's one of them things where it's like if you actually take marriage serious, like they said, some of the vows for better for worse, you thinking that it's not gonna always be like this.
Yeah,
but the thing about it, that's the thing. But see, that's what people keep over exaggerating. It's not that you always unhappy 24/7. It's not. Right. You have the moments where things look like it's getting better. So when you start seeing things look like it's getting better, now it's like how long it's going to last. But as it's going, what's also going? Time. And that's the now you went in for a whole nother year. And then now here's some other shit. So Mel, you keep keeping those parts.
So Mel, was it a mutual thing when y'all decided to split? Was it something that y'all both decided to do, or you just you took it upon yourself to do it?
No, she actually left me, but she knew I was leaving. She knew I was on my way out the door, so she actually beat me to it. So, in all honesty, she beat me.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna front. I mean, I'm not. It's nothing for me to hide. I take all this, man. There was some nights where, man, I was actually in my studio, damn near ready to cry, like balled up in my studio.
Right. That explains. Like, that explains your trauma.
Well, no, he just said that she knew that he was halfway out the door already. Anyway,
that's what explains. That explains.
He was already halfway checked out.
Somebody 17 years
we've been here for
life,
weeks dealing with him. She. It's an observation now.
But then,
right, so that explains, like, to give someone 17 years of your life for it to just end. That's pretty traumatizing.
He was just saying what he was saying, but then y'all interjected. He was mentioning the studio. Y'all ain't let him get the click. Say
right, he was saying he was crying.
Yeah, like what was that like?
What was what like?
Like balled up in the studio, you know what I'm saying? To that degree. What is that like? Well, how do you get to that point? Like what happened? Like
time is going on. I mean, I don't mind, like I said, I don't mind putting it out there.
Not too, you know what I mean? Superficially, but just like, you know what I mean?
I got you. The fact of the matter was, as time was going on, things started again being on that decline. And it just felt like no matter what I'm doing, it seemed like that is not enough. Now we talking about, of course I'm the breadwinner. I got the house built for us again and all that stuff like that. I'm working a lot. I'm traveling out. I'm DJing. I got the truck. I got all of these different things. And you love the lifestyle. At the same token, I'm giving you attention. What started messing up my marriage was I had an ex-wife that literally, she was a big girl. She was losing weight. She got on a hold of social media and started getting all this attention from social media. and then try to make it seem like I'm not giving her attention. It's like, well, wait a minute. You just told me I'm giving you the attention you want. I know I'm giving you the attention you want, but it just seemed like it's not enough. But at the same token, you want this lifestyle. This lifestyle comes with a cost of what? Got to work. I got to get out here and get it. So when I'm trying to figure out balances, because I'm the big communicator. When I was trying to figure out the balances, it's like, okay, you're telling me one thing, but you actually doing something. So at the end of the day, what it really came down to was she just got tired of being married and she wanted something fresh. But she's telling me she's okay.
Was it that, or was that she started to outgrow you? Like, was you ready to like live the lifestyle that she was transitioning to? Like, she was losing weight. Was you willing to lose weight as well?
Let me give you that too. I wasn't always this big. When I was with her, I gained all of this weight within the last 3 years. After the divorce, I was roughly about 195. I was skinny.
Okay.
Yeah. So I gained all this weight. It had nothing to do with my weight at all.
Okay.
I'm saying when you're not used to getting that attention, then you all of a sudden start getting attention.
Because it mightn't have been like
will switch up on you.
The attention might not have been. You get what I'm saying? Because she wasn't used to it. I was just saying maybe she was just outgrowing him.
Yeah, but I think he described it. But the way that he's talking, it sounds about right. If she was heavier and she lost weight and she started getting attention, that sounds about right.
Now I'm gonna put this out there because of course I don't want nobody. I mean, people gonna run with it anyway. You know, when you're going through the divorce process in Pennsylvania, it's 3 selections. Okay, a fault, not all that other bullshit. He was trying to say that okay, it was abuse. I ain't never put my hands on you ever in my life. But she only told certain people that. What the truth came out was she got caught cheating again. That's when I really started losing on for me. I ain't never put my hands on her. But the fact of the matter was, this is what I was saying before, where it's like people keep giving these stories, and that's not really how things actually happen. Again, respectfully, and I'm not saying any of the women on here, but it seemed like every time when a female get their side of the story, it's always sometimes exaggerated. This didn't really happen. It wasn't really. It's always another side of the story, but only one side of the story gets told. But as time went on, and I found that, of course, eventually she did tell me, it was just a simple fact she was bored, and it was like, from what? She wanted something fresh. Her girlfriends and them was going on trips. And I was one of them type of things like, you got ratchet girlfriends. I ain't with that. Okay, you going to Barbados with your hoe ass girlfriends for no week. I ain't with that.
You shouldn't have been.
I mean, 17 years is a long time.
But what can you do if the person is literally going in a direction that you're not comfortable with? I'm not going to hold my ex-wife to try to make her stay. If you want to go, you can go. I just got to be hurt.
Yeah,
that is what it is. Yeah, like they said, you can't. It takes two. Both of us got to be in this ring. But if you say you want something fresh, and you willing to risk it all and let it go, okay. What you want me to do?
You're saying now makes sense as far as why you bring up the accountability piece of this too, because she's not going to take accountability because she had to justify her actions. If that makes sense. So she needed to make it look like it wasn't just because she wanted something new is the reason why she left. She had to make you appear to be the bad guy. So she's not going to assume none of that responsibility at all.
And hold on, and I'm glad that you said that. And that's why, if you think about it, that's why I asked y'all. Like, I try to ask certain questions personally, because like it's easy to have fake ass conversation, but it's a little different when you actually, like you said, y'all give y'all actual perspective. Every last one of y'all. When I asked y'all before, why is it that it seemed like okay, a female will do that? Because if you would claim abuse and you never was abused, why? Like, why is it so hard?
That's why she did.
There's different levels of abuse, though.
In order to answer that question, we need context, right? So now that you
not here to defend yourself,
now it makes sense. In order for her to not look like the bad guy, like she lost this weight and was attention seeking, she had to put it on you. So she's not going to assume the responsibility for it, because at this point, now you got to be the bad guy. There's no way I left my marriage because I just wanted something new. So not because people gonna look at her like she's stupid. You left a good nigga because what happened now? The people they're gonna ridicule.
Exactly.
She don't want to be ridiculed. So once she put herself under that microscope, it's no turning back, right? So she's not gonna put herself under the microscope. Instead, she's gonna blow it up and make it look like you did it. So at this point, y'all don't know what I went through. Y'all have no idea. So your story, her story, and the truth. Somewhere in there is the truth, right?
Well, I don't know.
And you said she cheated too?
So why is it not okay for
not,
people to be
it's not
honest
fake.
and just
No,
say,
no, no, no.
I don't want you
factual.
anymore?
It's
I
factual.
think you can do that. I just think in this instance, she wasn't one of those people who did it.
Well, no,
Instead of just saying that, she was like, "Oh, he was abusive," and he's
right. She just be, I outgrew him. I don't want him anymore.
Why you keep saying outgrew?
No, I'm saying like I'm not.
It's death to his part.
I'm saying like, why is it not okay for people to not want you anymore? I'm not going to say outgrew. Why is it okay for people just not to say, okay, this marriage has run its course. I don't want.
I feel like you was in the wrong. You was in it for the wrong reasons. At
That's
that
not
point.
how marriage works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like he did anything for her to be like, I don't want to be with you no more.
Now,
What did he do for her not to be?
Melly mentioned, but y'all were kind of talking at the same time he was telling the story that he had to get out there and get this money. So she didn't feel, and I'm saying feel, like he was showing her the right amount of attention, coupled with her losing weight and getting a dopamine hit from social media.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so one thing I always say is that you want atypical males. You want the alpha male until you actually got to deal with it.
You actually got to deal with it.
Right.
You can't say you want this lifestyle.
Yeah.
Or all of these things. It really does come with a call. You can't say you want, like, unfortunately, not all of us make millions of dollars and can actually just still stay home. It don't work like that. Like, what less than 2% is doing that?
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, you like this lifestyle that you've been having for all of these years. And I'm not saying that again, I'm on a whole nother situation now, but it's still speaking from in general when we talking about how y'all ladies say this is stuff y'all went through. This is stuff that actually happened to us men too. But that story never gets told. We got to do what? We're not allowed to share this. Because if I share this like how I just did, exactly, that's what I'm going to. If I share this like right now Melly a sucker.
Nobody ever said that.
Your story is your story. I never look at you like that. Like that's not.
He don't.
But he don't want the story getting used against him.
Nobody's gonna do that.
What is there to hold against him?
Hold up, Hamp,
I don't see it out of this.
Yeah, right.
Are you kidding me?
As soon as he start, soon as Melly start being consistent, y'all gonna say who hurt you? Oh, we already know who hurt you.
Well, truth in the comments.
I think it is just saves so much time to not hold on to something that's not working.
Yeah, you gotta let that go, man. Like nobody's.
See now I gotta let it go. I done said I'm on a whole nother situation. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, son.
Nah, I ain't gonna say you gotta let it go because people you can't tell somebody how to go or something. I never say you gotta let it go, but on the same note, I hate that you carry that into other relationships.
I'm talking about, and let me be clear when I say this. I'm talking about let it go when you are around women that hasn't done anything to you. We respect where you come
stop
from.
carrying it.
Yeah, like we respect where you come from, but as far as you being on a platform with us, we didn't do nothing to you.
No, he's speaking based on the experience on the panel too. He talking to y'all directly based on conduct. So here's the other thing.
That's not what he meant. He been going way before you got on here. That's not what he meant.
I've been the same way since the moment I got on here. The problem is just like I said before, when you're dealing with people, this shows their level of maturity. A lot of times people can't handle the stuff that's being said, especially if they can relate to it. A lot of people don't like that negative truth. Let's be honest. I can sit up here all day long and say, Akira, you actually need to go find you a whatever type of dude. You ain't gonna like that if it's the negative truth. That's just what it is.
That's your truth.
See my point?
I learned a lot from you guys today.
My battery's about down.
If you're good at it, you can bring it out instantly.
I'm gonna hit truth. We're gonna wrap, but this is what I want y'all to understand, right? And maybe just take this walk with me, then put this on your chalkboard, see if you can disprove it. I don't think you guys understand failure and deal with failure how we deal with failure. for a man in his marriage, for his marriage to fail, that is a huge impact, you know, because it's your job to keep that union together. So even if she did a thing, right? Oftentimes we implicate ourselves when it comes to a failing marriage, you know. One thing that this may resonate, if you walk in a house and it's a married couple and it's dirty, who do you blame?
The woman.
The
Right?
woman.
Right? That's the same thing with a marriage. Even when she doing some shit like, you know, cheat, whatever the case is, a man will still feel like, yo, that's like one of the ultimate failures a man could go through. You know, so when you say, yo, let it go, shit, 20 years of his life, know what I mean? And then somebody telling you some shit they just never seen before. Now I'm skinny, kinda, but I still got that collard green arms and all that, you know. And now she getting attention because you could do the shots like this on Instagram. You know what I mean? That shit gonna stick with you. I mean, it just is. You know, PTSD is real.
Absolutely, it is.
You know, so
Melly is proof.
We see that.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Wow. So fucking marriage is a scary thing.
I love it.
Melly, you know you gotta take these shots fired.
Yo, damn, what, you see me over here smiling?
Come on, Truth, man. Hit the button, Truth.
Much love.
This stuff don't hurt me at all. Like you got to know how to deal with. Like I said, if I was still in that place, we already know how that shit. Man, it'd be a whole bunch of everything, disrespecting. No, when you grew past it, you know how to start making light out of that shit. I don't care about that shit no more. You gotta laugh at that shit, man. This life is short. It's crazy. It's crazy as hell, man. You got a Kira over there with talking all that goofy shit. Man, come on, you gotta deal with this, man.
I ain't do nothing. I'm over here.
She ain't do nothing. See what I'm saying? Whoa, man. This is what we're gonna do next week. We're gonna put accountability over Kira joint, right? And we're gonna see how long she can stay in that box. And I'm telling you, this is gonna be like 2.6 minutes, maybe. Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face right now. You don't like none of that.
Yeah, man.
I ain't even listening to you.
The fact of the matter is, nah, man. This is just.
We gonna get Melly. We gonna get.
You just go past.
We gonna get Akira a boyfriend. OG Mel. We gonna get her a boyfriend.
She gonna drive him crazy.
The difference between that, I know how to treat a man, though. So I know my place.
So you say.
If y'all think that about Akira, what y'all think about me?
What? No, I said we're gonna get her a boyfriend.
Nah, Melly said he's gonna drive her crazy. Yeah, what you think about me?
What Naeem crazy, girl.
I think look, we already know we can't do nothing with you, man. We already know Naeem got you.
He sure do. He sure do.
You gonna have to subscribe to him.
We can't go nowhere near you.
Y'all know y'all lie.
We can't go nowhere near you,
man.
Naeem. We say he work at the airlines. He taking her to Tahiti and everything. We can't fuck with that.
We gonna.